right. Hello, everybody. Sorry we're a little bit
Ha.
late. You just like, surprise! Thanks so much for joining us in our Call to Adventure Epic Origins playthrough. For those who don't know me, I'm Mandi Hutchinson, and I'm here with our always favorite long-time, well, snark of the show,
The
David.
channel Mandi and David, that's me.
Exactly. Oh, goodness. So, yeah, we've done a playthrough for Call to Adventure, the like original, I guess you could say.
Mhm.
So now we're doing one of the. It's not even well, it is an expansion, but it's a standalone.
It's a standalone expansion.
I mean, you could mix it with the original game, but we're playing it cooperatively, standalone. So at least you can get an idea of what you're looking at. What's this, Tracy? Hello, hello. It's been a year and a day. Nice to see you both. Has it been that long?
Has it been a year? Hasn't actually been a year. It's
No,
been
no. It's just saying it's like a dog's age kind of thing.
it has been a while though. Hello, Tracy.
Has it really? We did viticulture. Oh yeah, that was a while ago actually. Yeah.
Viticulture.
That was our last game, I think. Was it not?
Was that 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, something like that. Because remember, we opted to do a digital game.
Right. Didn't we do Twilight Inscription after that?
Did did we?
I
Gosh, I'm
don't
so
remember.
confused. You know what? Probably because we did it on Twitch, not on YouTube. That's why.
Right, because I intruded upon oh, okay. So we did Viticulture because we didn't want to do two-player Twilight Inscription. And
Right.
so you and Suzanne planned it for your Wednesday, and then I joined that.
Right. See,
Yeah.
Tracy, you started a whole like down the rabbit hole. It's all good, and it doesn't help that I'm having an alcoholic beverage. I usually
Oh
don't
dear.
imbibe, but tonight I was like, oh, you know what? I had some Summersby apple sitting there with a Kronenberg Blanc. Do a little melange of the two, and delicious.
I dropped my rule book and it went sliding all the way across the floor, and I'm like, "Thanks, rule book. That's amazing."
Do you want to go get it while we discuss and have a chat?
Yeah,
You might.
discuss your alcoholic drink. I'll be right back.
That's tracing. I do exaggerate, but I haven't been able to make it to streams. The time just hasn't worked out. Okay, okay. To be fair, though, our schedule was a bit weird, so we also uh, kind of were not streaming for a little bit. So, and then with the holidays tomorrow for the U.S., that's why we're streaming Wednesday instead of Thursday. So, an alcoholic beverage, you say? Yeah. So, if you want to try a new drink, my friend is a bartender, and she said try mixing Kronenberg Blanc, which is the beer that I like. It's a lighter beer, and mix it with some Summersby apple. So it's a cider, I guess you would say. It's really good. So, just saying, give that a little whirl. There's a name for it, but I actually don't drink alcohol that much, so I don't remember the name of it. But that's the mix. Anyway, I digress. So, yeah. So I have not actually played Call to Adventure, Epic Origins, in full. I started to play a little bit today to learn the rules, and I played a bit solo. But we're playing cooperatively, so it's going to play very similarly. So David's going to take us through this one today, and I'm just going to be
Am
along
I?
for the ride. Well, I mean, for the most part. So when we get to that adversary, we just got to make sure we're playing that right. But, oh, is it called a shandy? Okay, shandy. Yeah, I know nothing about alcohol. Like, I literally drink it so seldom. So I was like, oh, this is tasty. I don't know the name. There you go. I learned something new.
All
Oh,
right.
okay. Teresa, I ordered this game and got shipping notification yesterday. Okay, so if we teach it wrong, David, we're in trouble because Tracy doesn't even have it yet.
Well, we always say like this is not a tutorial. This isn't even like an overview. This is do you want to look at some cards? Do you want to chat with us while we play a game? Probably incorrectly. Here we are.
That's true. That's the disclaimer. But I think Tracy already knows. I'm just joking. Tracy knows the
Yeah.
drill, and I'm coming for you.
Oh dear.
Yeah, exactly. Now we gotta pull up our bootstraps. Okay. So there's probably some people on this channel who actually do want to hear us talk about the game a little bit.
Uh,
So I know. I mean, I'm having a nice time. So,
yeah.
but you know what? The alcohol is talking. So, David.
All right. So we're gonna do some stuff. Actually, we should go to the table so I can
All right, sounds good. Can do a
give.
little. Well, actually, what's overview? Like, what is the purpose of this game? Like, what is the?
So the
Yeah.
idea is that, if you think about a role playing game, you have to create your character, and you have to come up with a race and a backstory and their class and all that stuff. This game is basically that process in game form. So we're going to take this sort of an idea of a character, and we're going to build them up, and we're going to come up with, who they are and what they're like, and what they're good at, and those sorts of things. Like you start with uh, they call it a heritage, but it's basically like the race of the character. Like,
Hmm.
I believe Mandy has a gnome, mine is a half orc.
I do. I can
Um,
get pick up on the green screen here, but
yeah.
yeah, there we go.
Mine is a rogue. I think yours is a ranger. So it's kind of like the
Yes.
class, and there are some backstory stuff and other things that we're working on. So
Yeah.
that is the idea of the game. Mechanically, what you're doing is you're trying to. We have these runes. They call them runes.
Oh, okay. We'll
Uh,
we'll swing over. Sorry, I just wanted like a basic overview, and then we'll kind of
oh, all
scooch
right.
on over. Yeah, no problem. No, that's good. And Tracy, no worries about the tutorial. That's what Rodney's for. That's fair. Okay, let me move over here. All right, let's wait for David to port in, if you will. There we go. All right. Yeah, exactly.
Why am I blue over here? I look blue. Oh well.
Really? Oh, not on my screen. You look good. You look fine.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
weird.
So we have like these runes that we're going to be. These are successes, and there's like failures and other symbols on the back of these. Um, we'll talk about other symbols when they come up, but basically we're trying to get successes, against like different challenges and other things. We're trying to. There's three different acts, so this is like Act One, Act Two, Act Three. We're trying to get three cards onto Act One, three cards on Act Two, three cards in Act Three, and we are trying to cooperatively defeat the big bad guy, who is that what's he, a consort? Dark Lord's consort up there in the corner there.
Oh, up here? Yeah, this one here. I'll put it up so you can see it a bit closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
And we are trying to take out that guy. So there's actually like a campaign in this version of the game, which was, I don't believe, present in the first one. There may have been like some
No.
rules in the rule book to play it as a campaign, but
Right.
that would have been very limited. Whereas this actually has like envelopes with like cards. So I guess maybe like really minor spoilers here, but this would be the first thing you play when you play the game anyway. So
Yeah.
um,
So
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
I don't think we're giving anything away that you wouldn't see immediately on playing the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah,
So
we opted for the first, which is actually it's what they use in the game setup is this
right,
one.
right.
So you're absolutely right. Yeah, I don't think you're missing anything, and that's why we picked the first one. So there are, what is it, like six, seven, eight envelopes in there? I can't remember.
Uh, yeah, 6 or 7.
Six or seven. Yeah. So you have a
Yeah,
lot to go through. Especially if you're doing a solo, you'll have lots of different opportunities.
right. And that's the gist of it.
Yeah, so it's it is pretty straightforward. We can kind of just like as we play explain what we're doing.
Right.
Because I'm gonna ask questions because I haven't played this for a while, so I'm a bit rusty. And yeah, this is new. This whole adversary, this little area here is new, so we gotta kind of keep up on our toes to make sure that we're following that. So that's fine. All right, so David, why don't we
Yes.
start with you? Why don't you go first?
Okay. All right. So I do not remember the name of the first card here,
Oh,
but
this one. Oh, the ranger, the one on your board.
yeah, the one on the
Okay,
board. But it gives us extra rooms that we're able to
yeah.
roll. Um,
Oh, mine's a little different than yours. Did I put the wrong card there? No, I don't think so.
no, well, we're supposed to have different cards.
No, just making sure that I put the right. No, yes, I did. Okay. I was like, did I put the wrong card in the wrong spot? I did actually. It's a good thing you
Uh,
said that with the symbols. My ranger should be in the second slot.
right.
Yeah, my apologies. Because when you said symbols, I'm like, well, it doesn't have symbols. So yeah, there we go.
I think you're wrong.
I was like, either I'm wrong or you're wrong. So I flipped it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm wrong.
That is a-okay. Right. And so our class is going to kind of so this is going to kind of inform our decisions on what we're going to do. We're kind of testing against what the icons are on the side of the card. So I have, I don't know, sideways, triangle, and castle looking thing. Uh,
Sure.
I'm sure these mean something, but I don't remember what they are. They actually do all have names, and
I
I'm
do have here, I have it here. So there's strength, which is the sword, dexterity, which is like the sideways kind of V.
uh-huh.
Constitution is like the more U-shaped upright kind of V.
Okay.
Intelligence is the wand. The kind of half a triangle with an I is wisdom, and the squiggly M is charisma.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, squiggly M and sideways triangle are my jams. Once per turn when you journey, I gain a card.
Oh,
Is
and
my
Tracy's saying by the time the game gets to me and I play it, I will have forgotten everything I see here tonight. That's probably for the best. I'm totally kidding, by the way. I think we have a lovely time here, which
Oh,
is why I'm
okay.
excited for us to do Lands of Galzier.
Yeah, well, we have to see if that's actually gonna work like
Yeah,
remotely, but yeah, I'd really like to do that at some point. All right, so when it says when you journey, what that means is you can pay experience, which are these little orange diamond things here. Um, you can spin one to replace a card, I think. And I think that
yeah,
is what journeying is. So every time I do that,
uh,
I can get a hero or anti-hero card,
yeah. I think
which are
so
just
too.
cards that go into your hand. And
Here it is. Yeah, journey at the start of your turn. Pay one of those tokens to discard and replace a story card on the table.
yeah.
Yeah, or play any number of hero or anti-hero cards, or activating abilities, etc. But yeah, journey. That's what it says there.
All right, enough gibber, John. What icons am I going for? So I'm looking at win a drinking contest. Um,
Oh.
if I try to go for the bottom part where I embark on a quest, I will get another sideways triangle. I think that's dexterity, which would make sense.
Yep.
Um, but it's a +1, so I'm going to need 4 successes out of 5 runes.
Woohoo.
Yeah,
What?
not great odds.
You're like not gonna happen.
Maybe.
Oh wait.
Um,
Yeah. Okay.
hold on, I'm trying to find.
Yeah. No, take your time. I'm reading Tracy's nomenclature has never been strong on your channel. Only when it counts. So if you look at our Maple Valley playthrough, chef's kiss. Let me tell you.
Also, when we did the expansion for that West Kingdom
Par-
game, the
uh,
middle,
oh, that was intense. That one and even Paris, I think, was quite good.
right? Oh, we should do that expansion on stream.
Yeah, because I've played it. It's fun. I
Yeah,
like it.
yeah. Because we streamed the original, but we never
I
did the
forgot.
expansion.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
did back it. I forgot about that. Good point.
All right.
It's a good thing we have Tracy in the chat to keep us company. She knows our shenanigans.
All right. So let's shake these up.
Oh
This
dear,
is
that's a concerning roll.
that is a pile of poop. I needed 4 successes. It only got 2.
Oh, when you
Uh,
roll that symbol, something happens.
I can gain a card, or I can
Oh yeah,
discard any number of cards to gain that many experience.
and also we're going to be drawing from the adversary deck.
Oh, okay.
So if you look at
Um,
that card, it shows that symbol. I'm assuming that's what that means.
yeah, play a card from the adversary deck. That is accurate. I'm actually gonna gain an anti-hero card.
Okay.
Does this help me at all?
Oh, Johnny's in the chat. Thank the sweet Lord.
Hey.
So, for those who don't know, now Johnny, did you design this one or did you help publishing? You know what? I'm gonna Google it.
Um, yeah, I know he's otherwise, but if it were 3, I could spend 2 experience to give me an extra bump up, but I need 2, so I don't think that's gonna happen. I think I'm just gonna fail my challenge
Failure challenge. Okay,
and
so
move on.
Johnny is one of the designers. I wasn't sure, and I wanted to make sure. So there you go. Yes, I designed it. So Outcast and Runaway seem like a good start for taking on the Dark Lord. I don't know. I mean, that's fair, Johnny. I don't know if you've seen me play a game. I'm pretty terrible. So even though it seems like in the bag, no, I'm sure I'll find some way to die. I'm sorry. I think playing Elden Ring has soured me on winning any games of any sort.
Wait, was
So,
I? Okay, no,
okay, so let me know when you're done, and then we got to draw the adversary card. So,
go for
for
it.
those, yeah, it's good. Okay, so this is new. This part over here is new for me. So if I screw up, I apologize. But let's pull this card out. What does it say? Dark Lord's Call. Reveal this as a hero attempts a challenge. Add a dark rune to the attempt. So that probably would have happened, I'm assuming, when you did your attempt.
Right.
So then I'm assuming as soon as you rolled these runes, this would be resolved.
Add a dark rune to the attempt.
Yeah.
Oh, so I had to do the whole thing over with a dark
Yeah, it
rune.
says reveal this as a hero attempts a challenge.
Uh huh.
And then it says add a dark rune to the attempt. And Johnny's in the chat, he can tell me if I'm doing that wrong, but because you would have rolled it and then this would have come out. So when does this action?
Yeah. Do I redo the whole thing or do I?
Okay, so you reveal the adversary card as soon as the Twist of Fate icon shows up. So you would have rolled, we would have seen the symbol, we would have drawn this card.
All right, hold on. Let me reset.
No, you were right. You did it right. So
No, I'm just trying to. I'm just trying to get it as it was
sure.
rolled.
Yeah.
I have
So
two
when you yeah.
successes.
So while you're doing that, yeah. So when you rolled it, then this would have come out.
That is success number 3. I can
And
go ahead and.
yeah, sorry, and he said you would have had a chance to draw anti-hero card or hero card, which you did, but all that happens before the challenge is resolved. So yes, you would have had
Okay.
this card. Yes.
I am going to go ahead and spend 2 experience to bump that up to 4, and I actually pass.
Thank you, Johnny. This is our first kind of roll with this, so this is good.
Well, we played before, but that was like what, a year ago, probably.
Yeah, but I haven't. Yeah, and I haven't played with the new stuff, so we wanted to give it a go.
All right, and I want that arrow down at the bottom there. So there we go.
And also, just from Johnny here, and in general, you can play your hero or anti-hero card right away, even if you just drew it. So yeah, that's really good to know because some of those are very, very useful. And I
Uh,
believe you can only play it depending on where you are on this chart, right? Like right now, we're in a good spot.
I didn't really get a chance to look at it, so
Okay.
I didn't bother.
So Johnny's saying the timing in this new version is a little more forgiving than in previous versions.
That's cool.
So no, this is good to know. And just so for if we weren't clear on it, we are just playing with this. We haven't mixed it with the base game. Okay,
Or
sorry.
the mountain of other things that came in the Kickstarter. Like, holy cow! I
What?
still
Wait.
haven't.
So what's okay? So Johnny, and their team were kind enough to send me this as a review copy and the original. I don't have any of the other content. So what was in the Kickstarter?
I don't know. I just have like a whole thing of like extra freaking cards I haven't integrated yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And yes, thank you, Johnny, for confirming about the cards. See, I do remember some things once in a while. So where they are played specifically.
Right. So what card is going to replace the one I just
Sorry, which one did you take? I was too busy chatting away there.
the drinking one?
Ah, yes, win a drinking contest. Boop, boop, boop. And did you end up doing the top or the bottom? My apologies.
I did the bottom
Ooh, look at you. Hey-oh.
because I want the arrows.
I see how it is.
Well,
All right.
so for my class, it says I can spend 2 to add 1 to an attempt to those paths. So seems good.
Okay. No, that
Yeah.
makes sense. Okay, so and I believe this refills. So
Rogues,
that
dexterity, it all makes sense.
makes sense. What's Johnny saying here? There's the original, the name of the Wind expansion, the Stormlight archive, lots of stuff. Holy moly, I'm like missing out on all the things. All right, I better get on it. I'm poor, so next next pay, I'll look and see what's at Board Game Bliss to see what goodies they have for me.
I think most of the expansions are based on fantasy novels.
Which is cool. And it's funny because I'm not really into fantasy novels, but I like narrative games or games that you could like make into a story. I like that.
Right.
Yeah.
It is
Okay.
your turn, my friend.
All right. So I feel like I too should attempt something here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you didn't fail a challenge. That's good. So I'm just reading the cards. There's a few things I want to
Oh, I'm sorry. What'd you flip over?
Oh, sorry. The one I flipped over was called. Was it the third one you took? I don't remember. Or the second one. Make a pilgrimage is the new one,
Okay.
I believe. Yeah.
Cool. Gracias.
Oh, de nada. Okay, so yeah.
Hmm.
I like this. Your first dark rune each turn is free. Hey-oh, I like that. Wait, let me read my card. I didn't even read it yet. Hold on now. Oh, well, that might have been helpful for you. So sorry.
He makes a really good point. The actual name of the card, and I knew this but kind of forgot. The actual name of the card is on the side.
Yes, it's on the side. You're
So this was
right.
actually Village Tavern, but I chose the Embark on a Quest side. So
My apologies. So yeah, so the card that I pulled was Mountain Top Monastery. My apologies.
right.
Can I tell you, my eyes didn't even go there. And it's not at fault of the card. It was just like the title at the top grabs me, but that isn't actually the name of the card. So thank you for pointing that out.
I think it's natural to kind of have your eyes go towards the top, but it definitely makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah. So for those, I just have to do this disclaimer again. When we do this, this is not a teach and play, but we're just playing through, having fun. Well, I have to say that because then people are like, "This is a terrible teach." No, we're just having fun and learning the game. So like me, grab yourself a nice cold beverage and join us for our play.
I
All
am
right,
a
what's that?
so you're drinking out of a steel cup. I am a strong believer in steel cups. That
Ah,
is the way to fly.
see, I like it. Steel cup, steel straw. I'm here for it. Okay, what do I want to do? Haggle with a merchant. Wait, okay, let's look at the symbols of my dreams here. So, what's this? If I spend two, or no, I think I have to put two. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that's not going to happen because I'm poor. My first dark rune is free. I like that. Okay, oh, I don't like any of these cards. Oh, well, here we go. If I do haggle with a merchant, so if I do the bottom one, so I need +1, so I need 4. Now I do have one of the matching symbols on the card, so does that mean I get to use that specific rune, David?
You get to use the one that matches. Yes.
Yeah, without the dots.
Right.
Okay, I got it. Over here. So I'm going to do that one. We're going to do this one here. There's another symbol on the bottom. Oh, I guess it just gives me a card of some sort, but we'll get there when we get there if I even
He
toss it.
says you could use both of the runes.
Oh,
Do you have two matching?
I didn't think I did.
I can't see your stuff very
Yeah,
clearly,
so
so
right now, the one that I have here. Oh, because I get a dark rune for free. So I get a V1 and I get a dark rune. Those I get.
she could use both even though only one matches. I don't think I've ever played it that way.
Really?
I mean, I'm not gonna argue with the guy who designed the game, but okay, I don't think that was ever played the way.
Oh, okay, Johnny, do tell more because I thought it was just if I had one, I could only use one. To be fair, no, yeah, okay, I didn't know that. Oh no, okay, it's okay. That's okay. I was like, oh my god, I've been playing this wrong. So I do get a dark rune because that's what's on my card. It says your first dark rune each turn is free, and then I get this rune here because it matches what I have on my card and what's there. Correct?
He says if you have one, you can only use one, but if you have one of each, you could
Ah,
use them
got it. I
both.
understand what he's saying. Yeah, if I
Yeah,
had this other one, I could have used that too. Nope,
right.
got you, got you, got you. All right, let's roll these bones.
I was like, okay, all of a sudden, I do not understand this game at all. But okay,
Oh
we're
I was like, I know I played it wrong, like things wrong before, but I'm like, wow, I played that really wrong. Poor Johnny's like, you're destroying my game. Okay, so oh gosh, this is not good. So okay, Ola. So I got those are 2 successes. I needed 4. Oh, this is bad. Is there
yeah,
any
it's
way
not
that I can?
great.
Okay, well, hold on now. So the V counts as what? The symbol. If I roll the symbol, what does that count as?
That's a success.
That's a success. I need one more. Are you kidding me? Had I not been cheap, no, I still couldn't afford it. Son of a biscuit.
Can you not spend?
Oh, here. Oh, no, no. It says here. I can, on my gnome, I can gain a hero anti-hero card or discard a card to add +2 to my attempt. Oh, the V counts as 2 successes. What?
Oh, right. Oh, you know what? I didn't need to spend experience then.
Too late. You did it. No, I'm joking. I'm
What?
joking. I'm
This is a
joking.
cooperative game. What's wrong with you?
I'm joking. I'm joking. Poor Johnny's like, why did I ever join this stream? Oh my god.
That's right. That's right. Okay, so yeah, and then the
I'm
one with
relying on
the
David here because my memory is very short.
that is a mistake.
But with my card here, my gnome, it does say if I didn't have the success, I could have discarded a card to add +2. I don't actually need to do that now because thanks to Johnny, I don't do that. Oh, Johnny, that's so. He's like, don't worry, I'm just stopping by. Oh, that hurt. I'm kidding. All right, so I got a 6, but this happened, so I do get this symbol, which means I get to draw a hero or anti-hero card. Let me draw hero card. Yoink.
And he does make a good point. All of this stuff is on the bottom of your character sheet.
No, I have the book here right in front of me too, but it's not on the back of the book. But oh, yeah, that would be a
Yeah.
good place to read, everybody. So here, where we neglected to look, are all of the things we need to know. See, and then I'm the one who's complaining. I never put this on this, and I can't find this. No, it's right there. It's my fault. All right, so let's do that, and then we have to do one of the adversary cards. Just make sure I'm not. I'm just reading the card to make sure I'm not missing anything.
Hey, you know what, Tracy? I have no follow up for that. That was pretty much it.
Oh, this is
uh,
amazing. Listen, hey, we're having fun, and that's all that matters. And seriously, I've had so many people like we play a game, they're like, "Oh my god, the game seems so much fun," just because you're having fun with the chat and everybody. So,
right, right.
okay, I drew an adversary card and wandering monster. Oh wait, before I read it, Johnny's saying so the ability runes always give you 1 or 2 successes, whereas the core runes are worth 0 or 1. Yes, because they have the blank on the other side. I remember that. Thank you. Man, we're just getting hit hard tonight. I mean, we kind of walked right into it, but here we go.
Yeah.
So, Wandering Monster. Reveal this as a hero attempts a challenge. It has a +1.
Ouch.
So, wait. Whoa, la. So, now,
Instead of a 4, it's a 5.
right, which means I wouldn't make it, but I still have, can I still use my ability? Because if I use my ability, I can discard one of my cards to get a +2.
I don't know why you couldn't.
I would think that I can. Johnny's there to correct me. That's the card I'm doing. But it's made by my attack, like made my monster have more attack. So
He says so. You'll need to use
yep,
that gnome power
that is
after all.
exactly what I was talking about. So guess what? Gotta use it. So that card, let me just put that under the deck.
Gnome power.
To be fair, if I didn't want the publishers or designers to watch the stream, I wouldn't tag them in the tweet.
Yeah, yeah,
So I think it's just we're having silly fun. And at this point, I think most people know me and you. So
yeah. Well, usually I'm a little more on it with the rules, but you know, this is the trap I always fall into when it's a game we've played before or I've played before,
yeah.
and it's like, oh, we're gonna play that. I'm like, oh, I know how to play that game. I don't know. I probably don't deep dive into the rules as much as I should. Although I will. I did read the rule book before we started. I didn't just
Oh
I got
yeah.
this.
No, it's true. I hate reading rules, like hate it with a burning passion. So I sat down to read the rules and I read it. The ADHD makes me forget things sometimes. So
Yeah.
I just I hate learning rules. I really did. I really do. So, but I think we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Okay, I digress. So we did the thing. I get the thing. That was this one here. So
We
now what
finished
happens?
one turn.
Shush, 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 shush. And, there we go. See, Tracy's saying I come here for the wit. The gameplay is secondary. Okay, I'm down for that, Johnny. Oh, okay, so Tracy has something for you. Just stopping by to support my friends. Aw, see, that's nice. I have to walk the dog. Okay, well, please
We'll
don't get in
appreciate you
trouble.
coming by.
We appreciate you stopping by, and we promise we'll get the rules all down now. I shouldn't have made that promise. Okay. Okay, so now that I've got this one, haggle with a merchant, this one goes under. Which one does this go under? The blue tree?
We go from like left to right on these cards.
Oh, okay, so it goes under my outcast, the first card in slot. And
Right.
because I did the bottom, now there's also a card here. Do I get said card?
Was there?
Yeah, it says
Yeah.
+1 strong, buy strong potions, and then it has that V symbol, and then it has a card symbol, but I think that's a dark card. Do I get that?
Anti-hero card. Yeah, I
Yes.
think so.
All right. Oh, it's our pleasure to support. It's pretty much fun. Yeah, no, the rules are pretty straightforward. We're just being silly. So, you're right. Thank you for helping us. All right, so I get to draw one of those because I got that little bonus at the bottom. I'm assuming that's what that is. Ooh, peeky, peeky. Oh, wait, and when you draw a card, doesn't something happen? Doesn't your track move?
No, I think it's when you pull.
Yeah, I'll look into it. It's fine. Let me flip the next card. And the next card is Parties Only Survivor, so it is the Mysterious Cave, David. While you're
No,
doing that,
I think it's only if something like
oh,
because
okay.
the dark rune can give you corruption. I think it has to specifically say that you get corruption. I don't think the card itself
Okay.
makes it go up and down, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, and the also adult beverages will only make things sillier. Yeah, hence the reason I'm so chatty. Okay, so I did put a new card. David's just gonna look for it, and then David's gonna take his turn. While you're doing that, I'll
I'm
just double
sorry. What's
check.
it called?
Sorry, yeah, it's Mysterious Cave. That's what it says on the side.
Okay, and you did the potion seller already.
The one I did was called, sorry, Buy Strong Potions was what it said on the bottom,
Okay,
which is good because I'm all about the potions.
something mysterious cave.
Okay, so your potion, about your potion. Oh my gosh. Let's see.
Oh, okay, I see. Oh my, I said this last time we streamed the game.
Mhm.
The art on these cards is just fantastic. It's
Yeah,
gorgeous.
super pretty. I love some of them. It's really nice.
Like when when there's conversations about like art and board gaming, I feel like this game never gets mentioned, but it really should because it really deserves it.
Absolutely. Oh, like to verify, and it's on here too. The corruption track. It gets moved with the sun or the moon symbol.
Right.
Yeah. So we're good. We're good.
Which makes sense because they have the suns and the moons on
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly. All right. Cool. 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 All right. We got our
Um
groove on now.
yeah, I think we're getting there. We're getting there. I don't actually like any of these. S-
Well, that's
So
right because we can take some as traits, right? Oh, mind you, that we can't hear. These are all monster things.
yeah, these are all challenges, unfortunately. That is actually kind of a complaint I had about the competitive game is that somebody could like draw into a feat and it's like, oh hey, I just got a free card. And meanwhile, it's like your turn and like everything's like super hard. And it's like, oh, well, good for you.
Yeah. Exactly.
um, I really want to do Military Institute, but I don't have anything I can roll on that, unfortunately.
Okay. Okay.
Because I want because of my class, I
Oh
actually
shoot. I should take a look at my end the game thing. I didn't even look at it.
my
Oh.
yeah. Oh god. Yeah,
That's
I need to go for it.
yeah, that's a little tricky. Tricky wicky.
All right, I'm gonna go for Military Institute.
Okay.
I don't get any bonuses on this. I just get my
Oh, you're just rolling. Oh, lordy.
yeah. Let's see what I got over here on my cards. Let's see. I have one called Critical Hit. Play this before a hero attempts a challenge. For each experience they spend, I can add one to the attempt.
And don't fail it because it adds one to the adversary.
What anti-hero cards do?
No, if you fail sorry, if, I was gonna say if you end up doing a challenge and you fail it.
Really? Where?
Uh, let me see. Where is it?
Oh,
When
I see.
any hero
I see.
fails, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I see it now. Oh no! All right. My other one says, choose a hero attempting a challenge for every hero or anti-hero card has been played this turn. They gain +1 attempt to the attempt. So, do I want to just like cheese this?
I mean, I guess we'll get to see what happens when we have to take this adversary on later. Whoop.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, do I want to blow all my cards now, or do I want to save them for later? Because
Yep.
I could totally just spend the 2 cards and 2 experience and just automatically win.
I mean, if you think that's yeah, I mean, unless you want to add more health to the guy there.
Well, I mean, I could actually succeed on on the runes. I
Okay,
don't.
well,
That's that's what I'm saying. I don't need to blow everything, but
oh, okay, well then just do it. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Like we're not up by like 5 more
Mandy,
health.
Mandy, I'm just talking out loud while I'm
Dude.
strategizing.
Oh,
Just give
I
me a
thought this
second.
is what you were saying and you wanted help. I'm like,
No, no,
Jesus.
no, no. I'm just talking. I'm just talking my turn. I'm talking to strategy so people get the game. All right. Blah, blah, blah. I am going to do critical hit for sure. Um, Meta magic actually sounds like I don't need to do it before I do the attempt. Critical hit needs to happen before the attempt. So I am just going to go ahead and add. I'm just going to add 2 successes. If I can't make 1 success on these runes, then I guess I'll have to play the card. but hopefully not. Hopefully not.
We shall see.
We shall see. Uh, I actually did this solo on. I don't remember if I did it on my channel, if I did it on Salt and
Yeah,
Sass.
I remember you doing it solo too.
All right, so I did get a success, which is great. But unfortunately, I also got that symbol, which means we're gonna get an adversary.
Yeah, do you want me to read that now, or do you want to?
Nope, go ahead.
Okay, so it's called Booby Trap. Ruh-roh. Reveal this as a hero attempts a challenge. It has +2 unless any hero discards a hero or anti-hero card.
There you go. I'm gonna have to lose a card anyway.
Well, no, because
So,
I can. Oh, okay. I was gonna say if you didn't have a card, I could get rid of a card.
well, yeah, I was trying to save this card, but there we
I could,
go.
because no, but I can get rid of mine. I was gonna say mine are not anything to like write home about.
It's fine. I'll
Okay.
go ahead and play mine. So I meet the criteria either way you look at it, and I get Military Institute,
Nice. Nice.
the top portion. So I train as an officer.
Okay. All right. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll flippy the next one.
It's very interesting. I'm a half orc. I'm a runaway. I embarked on a quest, and then I trained as an officer. I don't know when that happened, but
You've had a
that tells a
wild
story.
life.
That's what I enjoy about this game. It tells a story. Like if you really like look at the the kind of the path your character goes on. It's interesting.
So I wonder if
Um,
they'll consider making like a narrative version. Do you know what I mean? Like you play and then I don't know, have some kind
so
of storytelling element.
they have actually a thing in the back of the book about how to turn your character into an actual D&D character,
Nice.
like how to like move it over to a legit like character sheet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hit me with the next one.
Okay, so the next one is city sewers.
Okay. I alphabetized by the top part, so
Oh,
yeah,
sorry. So fight off sewer rats.
yeah. No, I
That's
found
what
it.
I
Just
figured you were gonna do, but
yeah,
okay.
don't want to get hand slapped again.
Yeah, exactly. Tracy saying, I didn't realize it was the version you played solo. Okay, so I think I saw that stream. Nice.
Well, I played the original solo. I didn't play this solo. This just came out, but yeah, that was like earlier this year, late last year, maybe. I don't remember.
Yeah,
Who
it
c-
was. Yeah,
who can even keep track of time anymore? I can't.
yeah, you and me both. Okay, so looking here now. Well, we have seem to have a lot of not a lot of traits happening here. So yeah, and I know in the other game some of
So
these symbols, some of the symbols on the bottom here didn't like if you get sets of symbols, they give you points or something. But that'd be based on your end card.
it's all on your end card.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so I think I should do fight off sewer rats. Oh, do I even have it? I don't have it. Oh yeah, I do have one of those symbols. Thank God.
That sewer rat is quite mighty looking.
But I could also put two of these tokens, the red ones here, on my card, my ranger, because it adds +1 to attempt um the what do you call that?
Strength, sword.
Dexterity. Thank you. Dexterity.
I didn't say
Couldn't
that, but
remember.
okay.
No, it narrowed down the options for me. That's why. So I'm gonna do this one here
Okay.
because I do have that dex symbol here, and then because I have those two symbols here, I get a +1 on that as well. And I'm gonna do the bottom, pursue a criminal.
I feel like if the rat's gonna be like that large, you should be obligated to wear underwear.
Okay, if you say so.
I'm just throwing that out there. I
Oh
mean,
God.
especially at the angle he's at right now, like that would be a whole lot of something you don't want.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, so let me just check my cards here quickly. Yeah, both of these are garbage. Yeah, garbage. Okay, so let's do a little roll situation. Rolly, rolly. Come on, give me some good luck. Bop, 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 bop. Okay. So 2, 3, 4, 5. I only needed 4, but I do have to pull an adversary card.
God, we've been hitting that every time.
Right? Oh, and I also get to pull a card for that. So reveal this as a hero. So it's a +1 to my challenge, which is fine because I had +1 anyway. So I had,
Whoop whoop.
yeah. So let me just make sure that is 2. Yeah. Da, da,
We're
da.
doing
Yep.
good, I have to
Doing,
say.
yeah, we're doing super good. So let's put that here. So I do get that, but I also get to pull one of those cards. So this gets to go down to pursue a criminal. Let me just. This is why I need mats with my nails. It just makes life so much easier. No, I'm serious. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, so let's do that. So I'm already at 2 cards. One more, and we're gonna
Yep,
end
same.
that. And I get to pull one of these. I'll pull this card. Oh my gosh, these cards I have are like not good, and I have a feeling it's because I didn't shuffle these very well. Okay, and that's the end of my turn, I believe.
Perceptive is the one that just came out.
I just realized I had 6, not 5, because of this card. The one that came out is called Perceptive. That is correct.
Um, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna take perceptive.
Yeah, because that's finally we got one that's a trait, not a
Yeah.
challenge. Yep, perfect.
When you gain this, gain experience if you have at least one sorcery wand looking thing,
So that's the
which I
one David
do.
has. Yeah, very nice. All right. Well, it looks like we might be fighting that adversary after my turn. No, we will be. What am I saying? We will. Or I will. Oh,
Well, no,
that's a
well,
trait.
we're only at age one. We don't deal with the adversary until after age two.
Yes, it says when you have 3 swords in your character cards and that act at the start of your next turn, if you are the first player to have ended an act, reveal the next row of cards after filling your Act 2 slot. You are correct. Yeah, you must face the adversary. So no, we got some time. You are correct. When you gain this, gain one of the red tokens if you have at least one squiggly M, which I don't. Well, that's some garbage.
Squiggly M, squiggly M.
Squiggly M is charisma. All right. Well.
Well, we got both the poos in the chat.
Hey, Tanju. Actually, I was talking to Tanju online today about Lands of Galzir, and she was saying
Nice.
that yes, I will thoroughly enjoy it solo. So I'm looking forward. And actually, I'm actually excited to play that one. Oh gosh, I don't know. I'm looking at this like it makes a difference. I should at least get the one that gives me a point. So if I take the party's only survivor, then at least I'll get a rune, an extra rune to roll for that. So I'll do that one. I'll do the bottom though. Defend your party. Sorry, that's what I'll do. So I'll do that. And then I get, so we'll add that, and I do get this dark rune to add because of my ability. What is happening?
Chat Tracy says it's a pile of poos.
Poop a loop. That's what that is.
There we go. How far in are we? 20. Yeah.
Okay, but I had to say it. It made sense there. It made sense. Sorry, so I'm going for this one here. Defend your party, so I need 4. Please don't let me roll one of those things because this card is not going to help me. So, but I could discard a card to get +2. So you know what? I might be all right.
That's a really good ability.
It's so good. I'm
That's
like,
really strong.
it's so strong. So I got 4, but I have to pull a card. But keeping in mind that that also activates this ability. So I'm not going to pull a card yet because I might discard a card if I need the extra hits, the extra successes. Oh, okay. Reveal this as a hero attempts a challenge, which I just did. They may gain a moon to draw an anti-hero card. Anti-hero or hero card. I see. So I have to go down 1. So I'd lose a point. I don't want to. It says I may, so I don't have to do it.
Well,
So,
you get points either way. I mean, even if it's
oh, sure. But then I'm
yeah.
just pushing in one direction where I might just only get dark cards or only get light cards. Oh, you know what? It doesn't. I'm still in a good zone. So you know what? Let's do it. And then I get to draw a card.
I wish I had gotten educated instead. But that's all right.
Okay, what does this say? Oh, this is a great card because it helps with that adversary deck. So I'm taking this one. So now my slot.
Although the way he's holding his wine, you don't hold your wine like that ever. You don't do it.
No, you'll warm up the wine. It'll be gross.
It's terrible.
Okay, so I have completed my Act 1. So I believe I get to turn over Act 2 cards now, or?
Yeah, we're done with Act 1 now.
Oh, because did you get your 3 as well?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Oh, that's right, you started.
I did.
But I believe can you still buy cards from Act 1?
No, I think once you
Okay.
have your 3, you can't take any more of that act.
Okay, got it.
I'm not completely confident in that, but I'm pretty sure.
So I
that's the
remember that
case.
came up in our last game. Actually, we had to like do a little double checky, but that's okay.
Because that'd make the game way too easy. if you could
Yeah.
just do. But then I guess you wouldn't. Well, I don't know. I don't know.
I'll look into it, but let me give you the names of the cards so you can pull them.
Hmm.
Okay, so Treasure Hunter,
Treasure Hunter. Okay.
Folk Hero,
Folk Hero. Okay.
Find the Lost Mine.
Mine.
Yes. And Disable the Trap.
All right.
Oh, okay. Let me see here. Here we go. So I think you are correct. When a player has gained 3 story cards under one of the character cards on their mat, they must end their current act and may no longer gain cards from that act.
Yeah.
So I can
Yeah.
just
What?
remove cards. Well, you know what? Let's leave it there because I know there are some cards that refer to some stuff, so we'll just leave it.
Yeah. I mean, it's not hurting
Okay,
anything. So,
sure. Exactly. Okie dokie. Over to you.
let's see what we got here. Um, we have 2 challenges and 2 feats.
Oh, my apologies. When I gained a moon. Oh, oh no. Oh no. By me taking that moon, because it says here, when you gain a moon, you take add a health to the.
Well,
So yeah. Sorry. My bad. I didn't know.
whatever.
Okay, my apologies. Continue.
Bup. Oh, Treasure Hunter looks right up my alley. I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Okay, so treasure hunters. Nice, nice, nice.
When I gain this, I can take experience from another player. I'm obviously not going to take from you or the
Thank you.
adversary. I'm going to take one off the adversary.
That's a good idea considering I just put one on there.
Yep. Yoink. That
Okay.
now belongs to me.
Perfect. And then when you're ready, the next card coming up is Vanquish Your Rivals. Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum.
That sounds hostile.
So, just so you know, on when we get to the Dark Lord, it does say at the bottom of his card, gain +2 to attempt this if you have at least 2 traits. So, because you've been pulling a lot of traits, so that's really good when we get to it. What's Oh, Steven, thanks for joining. I would say
Hey,
happy Thanksgiving, but it would be too late for Canada. Well, that's okay. We got half the
I'm
stream
not
here. Is
Canadian.
Wow. Did you have to say it so like I'm not Canadian? Like, whoa,
Well,
la.
understand it from my perspective. Like everybody coming in is like, "Oh, Mandy's Canadian. We shouldn't say happy." I'm a person. Dang it! I'm not the not the
Steven
known person, but I'm
Steven's
still a
like,
person.
I have regrets. Leaves chat.
I'm a person. Dang it!
Oh
Oh
gosh.
god, good
All right,
times.
sorry, it's over to me. Oh, that's too funny. Oh gosh. Oh, when you gain this, I gain a sun. Oh,
Which
and when I gain a sun, that's good
you
because it removes one
removes
of
one.
the tokens.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's do that, baby. Let's do that. So let's do that. That goes away, and that goes in here. Boop.
I don't know why our end game things are face down if we're playing cooperatively. It
Yeah,
doesn't make any sense.
I don't get it
I'm
either.
gonna put mine face up. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't unless I missed something. But yeah, I don't see. Yeah, in the example it shows it as face down. But you're right. Like unless it's not, I guess, an open co-op, but still
Right.
seems weird.
So basically, what I'm trying to do is get those wands.
Okay.
Um, I don't remember if they're intellect. I think they're intellect. And also, I'm trying to play a lot of each type of card. So try
Okay.
to play anti-hero and hero cards.
Okay. So that's good. And for me, it's I want to get lots of those is it dexterity in my story, and
Oh,
then I want to get lots of the red tokens on this card in the middle.
okay. I will try to leave you some dexterity then, because I've been picking that up as well.
Okay. No, I
So
mean that's totally fine. And I see there's a challenge there for dexterity as well. So sorry, the card that I pulled. Did I tell you the name of it?
I don't think so.
Vanquish your rivals. I think that's what I said.
You told me that one, yeah.
Okay. Poison a rival. You got that one?
No.
Okay, that might have been the one I pulled. My apologies. Poison your rival.
Poison your rival. These are aggressive.
Right? Poor Stevie's like, well, I said happy Thanksgiving anyway. Take it or leave it, dang it.
Steven, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
No, I love it. That's great. We appreciate you being here and wishing us a happy holiday.
Yeah,
All right.
absolutely. Anybody in chat who's celebrating tomorrow, have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
All right, David, what you doing?
All right. So we got all challenges. I'm gonna leave dexterity to you since that's what you need.
Yeah, that'd be great if possible. I'm just looking at my
S-
cards here.
Actually, disable the trap would be, or I'm sorry, puzzle door would be great for me.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna try the bottom. Oh, that's a 6 for the bottom.
And then keep
Woof.
in mind if you pull an adversary card.
Yeah. I gotta do it though. I gotta go for the bottom.
To be fair, I have a card, and I'm guessing I could use it for you as well. That it's like play this in response to a card from the adversary's deck. Ignore its effects. So I'm guessing I could play that for you as well.
Probably.
And Tracy, I celebrate both. Yes, I have family in Canada, in the United States, so usually I actually go there. But yes, so I totally get that celebrating both. Playing Salt and Sass again, I see.
I got plenty of
Uh,
sass. I got plenty of salt. I'm perfect for this channel.
right, there you go. Exactly. You meet the
Um,
requirements. All right, so sorry, you're going to do that one?
I'm gonna play. Yeah, I am doing that one. I'm looking at my cards just to
Okay,
see
sure. 'Cause I was gonna
what.
say I could use that card to help you out. I'm assuming if you need it.
Well, if it's drawn, I don't think you need to play it yet, right?
No, no, no. That's what I'm saying. When it
Yeah.
when or if it happens.
Right. So I don't need this. I do need. Give me a second.
Yeah, take your time.
I get how many? Do I only have one of those? Oh, that's poop. All right. Well. All right. Well, I've got that and that. I do have 2 arrows. Where did those go? Here's another one. Oh, I gotta be careful not to take the one with the 3 dots on it.
Yeah, I've done that before because those are different.
Let's see. So one of
So I think
those,
yeah. So
two of
yeah, so
those.
while you're doing that, everybody, what David is talking about is some of the ones are like this, and then when you pick up your third one of that type, you actually get this one, which
Right.
gives you some other special fun things.
Like extra cards or
Yeah,
experience or whatever. It's all on your. It's all on the character sheet.
yeah.
All right.
All right, what are we doing?
I'm trying to. All right. What do we got? We got some good stuff here.
Yeah.
I have all the successes I need, but I did roll that stupid thing
Okay.
again.
All right, so let me pull that open. Bloop, bloop. And it says, reveal this as a hero attempts a challenge. If they fail, the adversary gains an additional red token.
Well, in your face, Dark Lord's consort, because I didn't fail it. Bam.
Booyah.
All right. That also lets me draw a card. I didn't have to play a card, which is
Oh, which is great.
actually no. I want to play this card. Um, if you attempted a light path this turn, which I did because it's a light 2 or whatever you want to call it,
Yep.
I gain a sun, so I go up 1. Ooh, oh, I don't. Oh no, I don't want that. Oh well, and gain a hero card. Well, I'll take it, but I'll have to find a way to bump myself back down again because I need to be able to play both kinds of cards.
Right. Right. Okay, so which one did you end up taking? My apologies.
Puzzle door,
Puzzle door. Yeah. Okay, cool.
and I did the bottom portion,
Yes. Solves the puzzle.
which gives me
So,
another hero
yeah.
card.
Nice. So everybody, I swear, looking at this art, like I see this and it makes me think of Elden Ring. So I'm playing Elden Ring, the seamless co-op. So I played the original one a little bit. So hard, and I didn't like playing it solo. So now a mod came out, seamless co-op, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. Oh my gosh. And I'm playing with Slivers. I don't know if you've played any games with Slivers, but he's like, yeah, just check it out. Next thing you know, getting walloped by like some random crab looking thing, or oh my gosh. So this is what some of the art reminds me of. It's cool but scary.
Yeah.
Okay, so the one that I was looking at was the one you had left for me to do here. Here we go. Find the lost mine. Oh, that's rich, but I don't have a choice. Oh no, but I have 2 of those symbols. Yes, and I get a +2 because of this, my card here. Because we can incorporate things from Act 1, right? Or is it just from Act 2? The symbols on our cards.
Oh, all of them. Yeah,
All of them.
all of
Perfect.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, so I get 2 of those. Sweet. So I get the dark one. Dark rune. Rune. And now I gotta get the
Oh no,
this
did I took the thing from you. I'm sorry.
what thing? Oh
the,
the
the symbol you're trying to get for points. I was like, oh no, I said I wasn't gonna do it, and then I did the thing. I'm sorry.
it's fine. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal. I just need to find what I did with it. There's one. Oh gosh, did I lose something already? Well, that's not good. Bear
Speaking
with me.
of Salt and Sass, we if you missed it a couple of weeks ago, the three of us, including Suzanne, played Twilight Inscription. The full VOD is on YouTube if you haven't watched that yet. I have to say that was a lot of fun. That's probably one of the most fun streams I've done ever. I really enjoyed
Yeah.
that. So
No, that
check
was
that
a
out.
lot of fun. Absolutely. Okay, so I'm doing this one here. So I'm actually delving for treasure. This is the Forgotten Mine delving for treasure. I do have extra symbols. I have 1, 2, plus I have this, so I get a +1 when I attempt this. So let's hope that works out for me. All right, here we go.
Steven says he played it solo. I assume he means Twilight Inscription.
Okay, okay. How did you find it solo? Okay, so I got 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6. I only needed 5, but I also have technically I have 7 because I have this card, and I don't have to draw a card for the adversary.
He says it's okay. I could. I mean, to be fair, that just seems. It does seem like a lot for a solo game.
Sure, 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 sure. It is a lot. Like it's not a hard game, but there's definitely a lot going on.
I think it's definitely pushing the upper limits of what you really should do with a roll and write.
Right.
Yeah,
No, I got you. I got that. Okay. Over to you. Let me fill that first. That is now being filled with gain a life partner. So wedding day. So gain a life partner is what's at the top.
very cool. Yeah, I did that last year.
Yes, you did. So Steven's saying no complaints. So it was good. It was all
It's
right.
fine.
Okay.
It's fine. It's all right.
Great. But to be fair, there's a lot of games like that. You're like cool to play it solo, but it wasn't like blowing your socks off. You know what I mean? Actually, I'm trying
Um,
to think of a game this year that's like, oh, just so good.
oh, I've got one.
Wait, which one? I know
Wonder
I have.
Wonderland's War.
Yeah, you really liked that one.
I really like that game. It's fun. It's really fun. I mean, I was like, all right. Let me cut through because the aesthetic is nice. Like, it is a really pretty
Yeah,
game. I was like, let me cut through this crap. Like, and I played it a second time. I was like, let me see if the actual mechanisms, mechanics of the game really, uh, get me. And like, I was like,
yeah,
oh, I love it. It's bag building. It's area control, which is two things I didn't think I'd ever really see together.
yeah,
Oh, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. I think
yeah.
you'd
I
like
have
it.
not. Okay, no, it's good to know. I have not played it. I'm trying to think. I know there was a game this year that I was like, oh, it's so good. I just can't think of it right now. But, huh, it'll come
Uh,
to me.
well, Sky Mines, but technically Sky Mines already existed as Mombasa, but that's pretty good.
Uh-huh. No, that's true. I did like that. Well, we'll definitely be taking a look at that at some point. What's Steven saying here? I think one would have to play TI a lot to really optimize the strategy because it's a little bit do this and try this. Oh, I totally agree. And that's usually what I do with this game. Let me try a little bit here. Like, I feel like you can't fully ignore something. Sure, you might not do something a lot, but I find fully ignoring something might get you in trouble. I don't know, but I've only played it a few times. So, but yeah, I don't disagree with that at all.
I am going to cure a werewolf. So
Okay. Ooh, it's a
give,
big one.
give me a moment.
Actually, while you're doing that, I have something that might help you if you need it.
I get 3 extra runes in addition to my core, so I may be all right.
Okay, because I have a card that I could give you a +1 for your attempt.
Is it before or after I attempt?
Choose a hero attempting to a challenge. So
Okay.
you and I said I'm assuming now is what I'd have to allocate it, and you get a +1.
I think unless it says before they
Okay,
attempt,
it
I
can
don't
be
think
anytime.
you. Yeah, I think you can
Okay,
play it if I.
perfect. Well,
So
there
if
you
I
go.
totally whiff it,
Yeah,
I will
yeah,
take it.
you've got that. Okay.
All right. Two. Yep, plenty of successes.
So you don't
Although
need it.
No, ma'am.
Okay, but we are drawing an adversary card.
Unfortunately.
Okay. And before you drew that, Tangipu, I am now playing Retrograde. I have this game. It's a print and play. I've printed it. I haven't played it yet. So is it good? I would really like to know. And Pokemon Violet. Oh, I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Yeah, Pokemon was after my time, but I've been tempted to go back and play a Pokemon game just so I have some
Yeah.
idea of
Me
what people are talking
too.
about.
I think I want to play like the Arceus, the video game
Yeah,
Arceus,
yeah,
because I heard that's it's different than the other ones, but it's quite good. I heard the new one has some issues,
right.
some glitches and whatnot. So we'll see about that. Sorry, I have the card here. It's called Overwhelming Odds. Reveal this as a hero attempts a challenge. Ignore that hero's class powers until end of turn.
Class powers. Oh, I didn't use my class power, so
Okay, so then
yeah.
you're good.
Fantastic.
What's Steven saying here? Currently figuring out ISS Vanguard. I've been seeing that around a lot. I don't know much about this game. Do you, David?
Uh, Big shiny Kickstarter that came out. It looks really
Yeah.
good.
It looks interesting, yeah.
Aesthetically, it looks really good. I know absolutely nothing about the gameplay, so I'm not referring to that at all. But
Is it a deck builder? Tableau builder?
no idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
So I am gonna play a card, by the way. I'm gonna
sure. Yep.
play Selfless Act. I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
give you an experience,
Ooh.
and we're
Ex-
gonna get to gain 2 suns.
Oh gosh. Oh, that's good. Oh, because you
Yes,
know what that does.
I do know what that does.
Yes. So you gave me an experience, right? That's the
Yep,
red tokens, if I believe.
yep,
Okay. All right, I did that, which is great because I can put on my card. And then you're giving me a sun.
yep. Oh
Okay,
no, no,
and
no, no.
oh,
Well, I gain the suns, but
okay,
it does take off
two.
2 experience off
Yep,
of the
which is
adversary.
great. I'm here
Yes,
for it. Okay, perfect.
and I
You get that. Sorry, you get the werewolf,
right,
and then a new one goes out.
and I get a new card.
Okay, and the one that's come out is called lose a loved one.
Okay, I am done with Act 2.
Oh, okay. So actually, before we do all that, hold on. My dog's being a jerk. 1 second, sir. Sir, you got yourself trapped in there. Now you want to come out. Come on, come here. Come here. All right, you want to come in my lap? Okay, come. All right.
Steven says, just doing the tutorial, somewhat typical Awakened Realms game.
Okay. Got you.
Yeah. Big productions.
I mean, I was interested in Elden Ring, but I gotta tell you, I was hoping for some variety in the reviewer panel.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I'm gonna say like it is. I play Elden Ring. I would have gladly reviewed it. Didn't even need to be me, but different perspective. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah. Well, I'm also going to say this. Like, I feel like the same people are getting all of the Kickstarter love. Like, it's the same, I'll say, the same dudes over and over. I was called out some people, but I didn't
Yeah.
choose that much violence today.
No,
Eh,
just leave it. But I know, like, and I'm
and-
specifically speaking about those types of games.
oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I
but
gotcha.
yeah, but to each their own, I guess. Sorry. Did you get the card?
What card?
The lose a loved one.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I put it out, but I can't
Oh,
take
okay.
it. So,
No, no,
yeah.
no. That's fine. Because yeah, I just wanted to make sure that you got it for your viewing pleasure. I don't know. Ooh, I could gain a life partner. That sounds fun. Um, and let me see that symbol. Actually, I could put those 2 experience tokens you gave me on my card, which now gives me a +1 to the. Gosh, why am I so bad with these names? The Constitution Path card. So I could, in essence, do the gain a life partner card, and that would give me. Oh, that gives me 3 runes to use, which means I get to use the dotted one. So yeah, I'm gonna do that one. I'm gonna do the bottom. Object to the union. Oh my gosh, I am here for the drama. I am here for it.
Okay. I think I was supposed to face the final adversary before you took your
Oh
turn, but
yes, you are. I haven't taken my turn yet, so yes, do that.
okay.
Let's do that. Sorry, I haven't. We said it and we just didn't do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's up? What we doing?
Um. Oh no, do I have any of those?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Oh wow. There's no way I'm hitting 6 on this guy,
Actually, that would
unless.
be one for me to do. Yeah, I could take him out.
Actually, hold on. Let me see what I got in my hand. Just give me one
Yeah,
second.
no, while you're doing that, I'm actually going to read what Steven's here. A lot of chaos ordered a long time ago finally made it through the system. And I'm way behind. I hear you, Steven. I'm getting a whole whack of them too. Games in 2019 are arriving. What game did you get in 2019 that's just coming now? That's wild.
I don't think
Oof.
that's that unusual, to be honest. Um.
I mean, we're pushing into almost 3 years.
Right. I
Uh,
mean, Kickstarters take about a year and a half anyway. I mean, if you kind of factor in some COVID delays, I mean,
sure.
yeah, that is on the very outside of it, but
And
um,
to be fair, as long as they're communicating, because I know there was a one Kickstarter, I'll leave it nameless, that I pulled out of because there was just no communication. You're like, hello, like, is it gonna come? So for me, I didn't mind waiting, but when you're not telling us what's going on, it just comes off as shady. So I pulled out of that one. And then I backed one, and thank goodness I only backed the PDF. But it's like the company took the money and ran.
yeah.
They just were like, nope, like literally the company was like going bankrupt or something, and they just were not communicating at all. People were obviously very upset.
Yeah, I'm in one like that right now. It was Blacklist Games. It was like basically just a box of like miniatures, and
Mm.
it was sort of a too good to be true situation where it was I don't know, I don't remember how much I paid for it originally, but it was basically a lot of like really great miniatures for about $1 or less per miniature.
Yeah.
Um, but I do a lot of painting and stuff like that, so I was like, cool, I'll do it. So anyways, they seem to have taken the money and run. So I've already paid for shipping. I've already
Oof.
paid for it. It's already 2 years late. I just had to pay quartermaster logistics and another $35 to ship it, because they basically this company just took off and left all of it at quartermaster logistics like warehouse, and
Oh.
they were at least nice enough to say, look, if you guys pay us the shipping for this, we'll go ahead and ship it to you. But they weren't going to eat that money, obviously, and nobody else was giving it to them. So not a great situation. I'm not
Yeah.
happy about it, but I paid the money because I'm like, well, I'd rather pay another $35 and at least know I'm going to get it than
Sure.
be out, you know, however much I would be out at this point. So
No, that makes sense. And Steven's saying he doesn't care if they get it if they're late because it's still a new game to you. No, and I totally get that. For me, it's just a communication. When they stop
right,
communicating, I get nervous. And one of my first Kickstarter games was Upfront, which famously took the money and ran. Literally. Damn. That's
yeah,
I don't know how people have a conscience and just be like, I'm just gonna take people's money. Like I just anyway, I don't get
yeah,
it.
I don't either.
Sorry. Anyway, David, sorry, my apologies. Go ahead.
Nothing to apologize for. So, all right, I'm only.
He's counting up his runes. What do I
uh,
need?
yeah, I only have 4 runes here. My 3 core
Wait,
and like
maybe I can help you. Hold on.
I can add
Actually,
one. I can add one
yeah.
success. But
Um.
yeah, his icons don't match anything I have.
Okay, I have this card, and I'm hoping you could use it. It says, "Play this as any hero attempts a what is that? Constitution or mountain path." So would that be considered a path?
Well, it's a path, but there's no mountain on it.
Yeah. So there you go. So it's a path, like the V symbol, or mountain path. It says.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, it has whatever the two symbols are in the upper left hand corner. That would count.
Perfect. So
Yeah.
there you go. So I can give this to you, and it gives you +2 to your attempt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I have a card that's going to add one to my attack. I'm just going to go ahead and play it because let's assume I'm going to need it. And
Fair enough.
here we go. So what? So I still need to get 3 successes on these 4 runes. Uh,
Oh yeah, but because I don't. Yeah, my +2. Oh yeah, shoot. Yeah, okay. This is tight. Unless you get the
well,
symbol, which gives you two. Oh,
no. What?
that's.
Maybe I didn't play this card. I'm just going to hold on to that card for later.
What? Do I'm assuming we still draw an adversary card. So
Oh
hold on.
yeah, yeah, and
Oh,
I
you did read the bottom of it, right? It said when gain +2 to attempt this if you have at least two traits.
oh, I do have 2 traits.
So you'd
So
have two,
I
three.
made it,
Yeah,
but he
you did.
still he still draws a card.
Yeah, you're gonna use my card, I'm assuming, right?
Yes.
Okay, just so I know.
And I would have had to have played my card as well, but yeah.
Yeah, okay. And we draw from the deck.
Now the problem is
Yes.
I didn't get any points of success over his,
Yeah, so that doesn't take anything away from the other card.
but I don't lose either. So I
No,
guess
no,
there's
no,
that.
no. Yeah. So it
Yeah.
says here, reveal this as a hero attempts a challenge. Ignore that hero's class powers until end of turn. Did you use your class power?
No.
Okay, so you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Okie dokie. Okay, that could have gone much worse. So, I mean,
Yeah.
not terrible.
No.
Okay, so now I'm going to. Okay, hold on. I'm going to put this dog down. He's like sliding on my lap. It's very uncomfortable. There we go. All right, you want to go? Okay, bye. You don't want to go. Okay. Ugh.
Steven says, didn't let it affect whether or not I would back a Kickstarter or Game Found page if I wanted a game. I mean,
Oh, sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
I've backed literally hundreds of things by this point. And yeah, I mean, stuff is late. Sometimes it happens, and so, for legitimate reasons.
Yeah,
The
absolutely.
one that I was describing, honestly, is like, other than one other situation, has never happened,
Mm.
except for one other time. But we'll talk about Myth 2.0 some other day.
Oh, God. But yeah, like I back stuff all the time. Indiegogo, GameFound. For me, like I said before, it just comes down to the communication. If they're like, "Hey, because of XYZ, we're not going to ship it for like 6 months or whatever," and they're still kind of like keeping up to like in contact with you, that's cool. That's all I ask. It's much like a relationship. Do you want to date someone who's like, not calling you and stuff, and you're wondering where they are? Of course not. You just want them to
Right,
touch base every so often. Hey, how's it going?
right.
Acknowledgement goes a
That's
long
right.
way.
A little respect.
Exactly. Okay. So, sorry. So we're gonna back it up because I got ahead of myself last time. I'm gonna do object to the union. So it's actually 5 I need for this one, but I do get 3 runes of the Constitution runes because I have 1, 2, 3. Plus, I get a +1 on my attempt. So let's see how this pans out. Oh, and I also get this. Actually, this is gonna be very strong because I also get a dark rune as well. I say that now. Watch me roll a whole bunch of blanks. Well, that did not go the way that I would have liked, to be honest. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that sucks. I needed 5. What does this do? So I got a moon symbol. That pushes this down. And a moon symbol. Oh, no. Well, guess what? Experience token goes back over there because I got a moon symbol. And that symbol does gain an experience token. Well, that's some garbage. So I failed. This is bad.
Uh
Yeah, I failed this one, which I think it removes it, does it not, if I fail it? Or does it stay?
oh. Wait, what were you trying to do?
Gain a life partner. Sorry, object to the union, the bottom part.
Hold on. Let's see if I can help you.
Oh, actually, can I help myself? No, I can't. I'm like, can I help myself? Absolutely not. And if not, then I have to put another experience token on there.
Yeah, unfortunately, I
Okay.
don't have a card that would
Nope, that's my
benefit
own
you.
fault. So we're back up to 4. So sorry. And I don't remember if that card stays or goes away. I thought it goes away. The one I failed.
I think it does go away. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we determined that last time.
Yeah, I think so. We can always verify, but I'm pretty sure that's what happens to that. Okay.
I'll look it up real quick.
Dang, everybody. That got cold real fast. Was that technically our first, like, real failure, I guess, and it was just happened to be on my turn. That's all.
If you fail a challenge, discard it from the table, but you do gain an experience.
Oh, okay, perfect. Great. I'm here for it.
Yeah,
Okay, cool, cool, cool. So let me put the new card that's coming out is Rescue a Prisoner
I think I should
on
have
there.
drawn a.
Oh, did you forget to draw a hero?
Yeah, I should have drawn a card on my last battle against the Dark Lord's consort.
I guess I could
Um,
have gotten another one.
well, I guess I'm gonna need the Act 3 cards.
Oh, okay. So something happens then. Do you not hit him again?
No, I think
Was
when
at
you
the end
go
of it?
from 2 into 3, you fight him once,
And then again at the end of 3.
and then at the end of 3, we have to basically just keep fighting him until he goes away.
Okay, got you. All right, so the cards we have are the first one is craft a super weapon.
Yeah.
Okay. The next one is bring unity.
Unity.
Unity. We knew exactly where we're going with that one. Find an artifact is the next one.
Oh, that's such a rad picture.
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay.
And walk the plains is the last one.
Cool, cool. All right, so this is what we have out. Maybe I should think a little bit more about what icons are on our consort friend over here,
Okay, yep.
which don't change. Once the consort goes away, it goes to the Dark Lord,
Yep.
and he also uses the same icons. I don't know if looking was cheating, but I did it, so well, none of these are useful. That's cool.
Oh.
Um what already I know I need those. I've already actually got 3 of the wands. What am I gonna okay, what am I gonna do here then? I guess just do something that oh wait, no, bring unity would actually
Be good?
yeah.
Okay.
And all right. So basic.
Oof, that's a big one. Dang.
Uh, 7. Oh, I got it. I've got so many runes on this like
Yeah, I also had runes on that last one, and look what happened. So
it's true.
don't jinx it.
That's true. But I've got 3 blue, I've got one of these, my 3 core, and
That's true. Okay, I see
yeah,
what you're
I
doing.
I've got some other shenanigans I can also add to the mix if I need to. All right.
These
Oh
do
wait,
make a delightful noise when you shake them. I actually do like it.
am I looking at the right one? Unity, right? Unity. Uh,
Oh, what's an assorted?
that is a success, but we do flip over a.
Okay, a card. Okay.
Yep.
Cursed treasure. Reveal this as a hero attempts a challenge. They may gain a moon to draw a hero or anti-hero card. Bearing in mind, if you take that, we will add another experience token.
I'm gonna play protection from evil and just cancel that.
Okay. Cool, cool, cool.
Wait, do I need to cancel it? Was that a May or have to?
No, it's a May. It's a May. So you don't even have to take it. It's a May.
Actually, I want to play cards, so I guess I'll go ahead and play that. I'll hold on to it.
Okay. Fair, fair, fair.
All right, but all right, I did beat that one. So let me get these back off.
It's upside down, I think.
Get out of the way. Get
Probably.
out of the way. All right. And I just gave myself another. What is this squiggly thing? The charisma. Why do you need charisma to fight the Dark Lord? That doesn't make any sense. You're gonna like engage him in small talk.
Well, you could. I mean, look at Lucifer. He was quite engaging, and I think if you had charisma, he'd be
Yeah.
down for it.
Oh,
Just
there you
saying.
go. That makes sense.
Okay, so you got the Unity card, so that goes away.
Yep.
And the new one comes out called Capture a Djinn. Okay. So I'm still in Act 2. I need one more card to make this a thing. I
You
could
got it.
rescue a prisoner. Okay, so I could tame a beast,
Mm-hmm.
or I could disrupt a ritual. But I like the disrupt a ritual because it gives me 2 points. Or gives us 2 points, I guess you could say.
I mean, really, in co-op, do points matter?
Sure, it doesn't really at the end of the day.
I
I'm
mean, I'm
just
kind of working
debating.
for it for
Yeah,
giggles,
no,
but yeah.
sure. Actually, I'll do lose a loved one because the symbol on that one is more useful.
Although, as I recall, your points, I think, actually matter in the end battle somehow.
Oh, that's potentially okay. Well,
I mean,
yeah, for me it doesn't matter. So me taking that card is fine. You know what I mean? So
right.
I'll just do disrupt a ritual because that's a well, it is higher. It's a 6, but I will have a lot of runes to roll. So okay, let's hope I don't do this. But I also get an additional 1 to this, so hopefully that doesn't. So I got that, that, and that. Okay, and then I do have. I'm just trying to see if I have any cards that can help me out. Oh, that wouldn't have helped me anyway. Okay. do I want to put that on there? What do you add to my story? That's not going to help me, but I am going to put these 2 on here. I can put those on. So now I'm at my max on that. All right, here we go. Disrupting a ritual. Come on, I need at least a 5 because this gives me a 6. Or I could discard a card to get +2. You know what? I just realized I did not have to fail that last one. I could have gotten rid of a card to get a +2.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's my own fault, but that's okay. So this one here, I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus this with the dots on it, which I guess is another 6, 7. Let me just make sure I'm looking at that right. I'm trying to see what the V with the dots is. It doesn't say there. I'm assuming it just acts as a normal one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's like overkill, and I didn't roll into the symbols. Booyah! I got it. So now my act 2. Oh gosh.
You get experience?
I do?
Yeah, the V with dots is or the
Oh,
constitution with dots is experience.
thank you. I couldn't find it. I didn't see where it was on my thingy.
Right.
Thank you for checking that. So
Hmm.
it wasn't 2, but it still gets me. I still had enough to beat it. Do I get an
What?
experience?
Well, you still get the successes off of it, but
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, and then I had 2 extra. Yeah, I had lots. So no, that's good. Okay, so now I'll fill this. I don't know if it matters. You don't need to bother with it. But now I got to go up against the Dark Lord.
yeah. Well,
Okay,
his consort anyway.
I'm not mad at this actually, because I have a lot of roly-poly things here. I just rolled like a bajillion things, so. So I have all these, and then I also could discard a card to add +2 to my attempt. So, I mean, I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, the only thing I could do is maybe cancel the if he draws a card, but other than that, I
Yeah.
don't really have anything for you.
No, it's pretty good because I'm actually going to get a +1 from this card, and then +2 from this if I need to. I can discard a card, so that's already 3 in addition to if I need it.
Yeah. Stomp that fool out.
So I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Was that too
7.
aggressive? I feel like that was aggressive.
No, it was good. It was necessary in this case. This is necessary. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I can discard a card to make it 8, 9, which I will do. Oh, so we're at 9. And then this gets me an experience token. So 3. I'm 3 over. So 1,
Oh,
2,
nice.
3. I knew. That's why I was going for that symbol, because I knew. Okay, we did. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, sweet.
Wow. I mean, if we could just get like a freaking moon, is he just toast?
A sun. A sun. We got a sun.
Well, yeah, sorry, that's what I meant.
Yeah, but yes, that is correct. I would guess so. I mean, I don't know what the rules say about that, but yes. Okay.
He does
So,
flip now.
oh, does he? Okay.
Yeah. Because we're
Because
both
we've attacked him both. Yeah, both times. Yeah. Okay. So now he's getting stronger. I thought he just stayed on that side. I wasn't sure, but that makes sense. Oh. Yikes. Okay. Well, it's definitely harder. Yeah. Final adversary. Oh boy.
I don't think it's too bad to be honest.
No. I mean, it's 8, mind you. I only rolled a 9 with that roll, and it's an 8 now. But we only need the 1, as long as we don't get any more tokens on there.
I mean, if we could somehow cheese out a sun, he's done.
That's also true. Okay,
Yeah.
well, it's over to you. So, this is the last act. So,
Last act. Last act. All right. So we want constitution and we want charisma. So I'm gonna try to gain some of those. The only one I see on the table is capture a gin.
yep.
So I'm gonna try to do that.
Okay, so you're doing the study power source or the actual capture?
No, the capture a gin.
Okay. So the top part.
All right. Wait, what the hell? Okay, no, that's right. That's right. That's right.
That's
Let's see.
sorry.
I don't
Steven
need
said
that.
here. Sort of thinking outside the container move. Yes.
Don't need those. I do need This is I have to say, this is a little fiddly with, let's see, I need, 3 of those and
Yeah,
2
just
of
can't dig it
these.
out. It's almost like you
Yeah.
need like a little thing to like keep track of it or something.
Wait, do I not have any of those? I don't have any of those. Well, alright, that's fine. No, it's fine. I've got a card in my hand that basically locks down a success if I somehow fail. So,
Okay.
all right,
Okay. All right.
2 successes, 6 successes. What would that be? 6, 7, 8. I got one of those. I can actually, um, instead of taking the moon, I could just take a -1 on the attempt, and I would still pass it. So
Okay. So, do I need to draw an adversary card or no?
we don't do that anymore.
Oh, we don't. Okay, great. So that's done. Okay. So,
Well, no, well, because if you look at the card, it says
yes,
now,
it.
yeah, we gain a moon or -1 on the attempt.
Oh, sorry. I was still looking at this card, the Reign of the Adversary, the quest.
No, yeah, the Dark Lord changed. You don't need to flip that over.
No, I was just looking at it. I was just looking at
Okay,
it. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure because it said play a card from the deck with that same symbol. But I see what you're saying. It takes
yeah,
this. I thought this was in addition to.
right. No, that was yeah, that was always on the consort card, the drawing thing. Oh wait, you know what?
Yeah,
You're right.
I think
You're
it's in
right.
addition to.
Okay, go ahead.
Sorry. Okay.
Well, it doesn't matter. I can cancel it if it sucks. So
Well, yeah, it's a booby trap. Reveal this as a hero attempts a challenge because it gives you a +2 on your what you need to get, unless any hero discards a hero anti-hero card.
no, I'm gonna cancel that protection from evil.
Okay.
Yep, wrong.
Not happening. Steven saying, I do actually watch you play even though I'm blabbing about unrelated topics. Steven, you're in the right place because guess what?
We
We
love when
blab.
people blab in chat.
But we also blab about
Yeah, yeah.
unrelated topics, so you are in the right place, my friend.
Actually, if you don't mind, I'm gonna pump something up really quick.
Yeah, sure.
So there's a game right now called it's Helionox. Oh man, something or other. The original game was Helionox. It was this really cool sci-fi based deck building game, and now there's like a campaign version of it. So it's on Kickstarter right now. Check it out. The original game was really good. I don't know how the campaign works. I'm not paid by them. I haven't tried it. But the I really like the original game, and it was something that kind of like went under the radar. Like nobody has ever really heard of it. So I don't think there's a ton of buzz for it, but check it out. If it's something that appeals to you, then smash that button.
There you go. And in the chat, yeah, if you've heard of it or something you're interested in, let us know what your thoughts are. Okay, it's me. What do I need?
It's
Okay,
me.
it's a me. I could do walk the plains. Ugh, if I do walk the plains, I only get. Well, I do get 3. Actually, I will get 3 runes to roll for that.
What was the new card that came out?
Oh, I'm sorry. Walk the plains. It was the one on the far right, right? I think
No,
so.
that was already
Oh,
that
so
was
craft a super weapon was the first one. Capture a Djinn was the second one. Find an artifact is the
I
third.
I did capture a gen.
Okay, my apologies. So I
Yeah.
haven't even drawn yet. Look at that.
Okay.
So it's a necromancer. I'm like,
Okay.
what are you talking about? No, no, I didn't even pull a card yet. So I kind of want to get this because it helps my end game. I can't get any more runes for the next thing. So you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do the walk the plains. It's a 7. If I do find a lost soul, it's 8. Mind you, I could get a +2. You know what? We're gonna do that. Find a lost soul. Ooh, I hope I don't regret that. So I need 8. So I get 3 of these because I have 3 symbols of the dexterity.
Tracy says now singing walk the plains of the two to walk this way.
Walk the plains. Walk the plains. Okay, so I got those to roll. Plus, I got my dark rune. Plus, I have 1 here, a +1 here. Plus, if I get rid of a card, I have a +2. So you know what? I'm golden. We're doing it. I say that now and watch me roll like 1.
I'll say it.
Oh, actually, it's pretty darn good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Well, What do I get with the oh my gosh, not charisma, dexterity with the dots? I don't see it. Anything additional?
Yeah, it's always something. It's
Okay,
usually
just an experience probably.
probably.
Yeah, so I got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then I could get another more. So, and I only needed 8 to get that. And I didn't have to pull anything out. Let me just make sure there's nothing else I have to do here. Nope, we're good. Sweet.
Oh.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
Okay, so the ones with the 3 dots,
Yes.
we've been playing this a little bit wrong. I don't think it's made that much of a difference, but so you can either take
Yep.
the +2 to your challenge,
Yep.
or you add nothing and get the whatever the bonus is.
Oh, okay. So then actually, I wouldn't have gotten this experience. That's it.
Okay.
Yep. That's the only time that it would have mattered. So
Yeah.
we're good.
Okay.
Nope. That was it. Perfect. That was like I didn't see it on the sheet here. That's why I was like, well, what is this meaning?
Oh, you know what? I should draw another hero card last turn.
All right, and I'm gonna draw this card out now, and it is Rule with an Iron Fist. Oh, this is a nice card. That looks nice. Well, we're nearing the end here, so
We are.
I just need to
Y
take this one out because I think you were on your third card, or
yeah, honestly, I'm thinking to just take a Necromancer because that'll give me a third,
yeah,
Constitution.
I would because then I only get one more turn after that. So
So I'm gonna take Necromancer. When I
yeah,
gain this, choose an answer hero card that another hero has played and put it into your hand. Oh wow,
I don't think have I played anything here. I put them all at the bottom of the deck here. Anti-hero, right?
yeah,
Yeah, I just put them at the bottom of the deck.
those count
The
towards your end score. I don't know if we're gonna worry about score on this game or
Sure.
not,
I
but
put them. I put them face up, so I would know
oh, I
which
see.
cards I put there. It says because I'm just running out of room. Play as any hero attempts Constitution or Mountain Path. Add +2 to the attempt. So that
What's
card
it?
is
What's the name?
Explorer's Pack.
Okay,
Card number 184 on the bottom. Oh, that might be a
what
nice one.
what the heck? I don't have that in my
Don't?
no. You know what?
Oh,
I'm just gonna draw an anti-hero card. It's a
I was
lot
gonna
easier.
say you could just keep note of that if you want to use it. I mean, not that serious, but
I
okay.
mean, well, we're not drawing out of the same deck anyway, so
Sure.
it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oakley dokley.
Um. All right. So I guess I'm facing the Dark Lord.
You are facing the Dark Lord. You need to make this. You need to make this happen so we can like put it to bed.
All right. All right. Cool. So, well, all these go away,
Oh, and we
unfortunately.
both face. It says if playing co-op, each player in turn must then face the adversary. So we both have to do this.
Okay.
Well, I'm not
I,
worried about it.
well, I thought you'd have to do it until you got your third card.
No, because after it says when any player has 3 cards under their destiny card, each other player takes one final turn. And it says if playing co-op, each player in turn must then face the adversary.
Right. So you get one more turn,
Yeah, and
and then
then
and then you face the adversary.
correct. Yes, yes, yes. Are they still serving ice cream? It's winter here, so that's very odd
Yeah,
sound to
well,
hear.
it's chilly outside, but I mean, for some of these families, like that's their bread and butter, so
Yeah,
they
I get it.
definitely push to the outside limit. Hold on, I'm just looking up something really quick.
Yeah, sure. Gosh, I really should have pushed this track up more. Yee.
Okay, so all right. So the end game begins after one player acquires 3 cards on their Act 3 card, which I've done. That player will face the final adversary on their next turn.
Next turn.
And
Okay, so not now.
right, and then all other players will face the final adversary on their last turn.
Okay, so I take my turn, then you face the adversary,
Right, and
and then
then
I take face the adversary.
right.
Got it. Okay. Steven, it's winter there too. Yeah, it's not super cold yet. Usually it's kind of cold, but I mean, I could still go outside like with this sweater and I'd be okay. I mean, there's snow on the ground, and let's be clear: if you were from somewhere warm, like a Florida or something, came here, you would find it cold. But I'm used to it. Okay. Sorry, David. So it's my turn.
Yep.
Well, I can't get any more runes for that, so I'm trying to get a specific symbol. And oh, this one's good. Craft a super weapon would be amazing. If I could get that bottom symbol, that would be fabulous. So I'm gonna do it. So prevent calamity is the one we're actually, and I get to pull a card as well. So and this will give me the +1. Okay, we're good. So let me get these. 1, 2, 3. My 3 normal ones. Sorry, I'm gonna cough here. Okay, sorry about that. Uh,
What's up, Maurice? Good to see you.
hey, Maurice. Oh, Maurice? Were we talking today about Severance? So Severance is a show I started watching on Apple TV Plus. I don't know how I feel about it yet. Like, it's not bad, but it's not good. So I'm just kind of like in the middle about it. So we'll see. I'm only on episode 3. Okay, so let me roll these. I need a 7. Oh, this is not good. This is
Show of the
bad.
year, he says. That's a bold statement.
Oh, this is not good. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. However, this is where it gets pretty. Actually, I have 8, and then I could get 9, 10 if I needed it. However, I am gonna have to play an adversary card, and I must gain a moon or get -1 for my attempt. I'm almost tempted to take the -1, and then yeah, and then I actually, what am I saying? I gain a moon, so he's gonna get one anyway. Oh, that's so annoying.
What are you doing rolling dark runes?
I'm sorry. So I only have 1 dark rune, but apparently it's the bane of my existence. So when you gain a moon, does that mean I go down?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's terrible. So he's gonna get this health, and then, oops, sorry, I'm shaking the camera here.
D D D D D D D D.
And
Sorry, it's
then
the
on
ice
no,
cream
that's
truck.
okay. And then on top of it, I can take a -1 on my attempt because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then this gives me 8. I only needed 7, so that would make it down to 7. But I could also discard this if I needed it. Let me see. I have to draw a card. Reveal this as a hero attempts a challenge. Add a dark rune to the attempt. Well, there's no need to do that because I'm going to get rid of this card, which lets me ignore this effect, basically. So that's going to go away. That's going to go away. And I already took my -1 from that, but I still got just enough to get this.
What card are you doing right now?
Prevent calamity, which is craft a super weapon at the top, and then prevent calamity.
Okay.
So that's that. So that's my last turn technically. And you are fighting the adversary, right?
Were you able to pass your
Yeah,
check?
I did. Yeah, I did all the
Okay.
things. Unfortunately, I did have to add an experience token.
Oh, all right. Well, that
Yeah,
happens.
unfortunately. Sorry. Oh,
All right.
and sorry, before you start, a couple questions. Oh, Tracy. So, so Maurice is like, yeah, show of the year. Tracy, I only lasted a few episodes for Severance. I gave it a chance at realize I just wasn't invested in the show at all. My problem is I'm not feeling a connection to any of the characters. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like it's not bad, but I'm on episode 3. I'll watch it because I don't hate it, but I'm just not feeling that connection. So maybe that'll see. So Maurice is asking what cameras do y'all use for your top-down view? Ah, okay. So this camera here is actually an old phone. So I use Android, and this is a Huawei that I had. It's only like a few years old. And so I use a program. I forget what it's called, something OBS. And I can connect my phone and turn it into a webcam. So I find that's really handy. This one's a little bit more expensive. This is my video camera, which is a Panasonic. So it's like a mid-range camera. So it's not too bad. And I've had this for years, and honestly, it does a great job. So yeah. So if you have a phone, listen, look at that. Does a great job. And then if you
Mhm.
want to step it up a bit, you can do this. And then my face camera is a mirrorless camera. So, and what about you, David? What do you use for your top down?
For my top down, I use a Logitech Brio, which is 4K.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
It usually looks a little bit better, but I didn't really spend a whole lot of time fiddling around with like lighting or anything. So we do this like as soon as I get home from work. So I have like,
Yeah.
just a really limited, amount of time to get everything like set up and stuff. So I don't usually get too fiddly with the lighting, but I can usually get this to look a little bit better usually. But I think it looks all right for kind of a quick on the fly.
Yeah, I mean, that's an expensive camera. Like, your Brio
Yeah.
probably cost more than my my mirrorless front camera.
No, I only paid 125 for it. I got it on sale.
Oh, that's great. That's actually a
Yeah,
really good price.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It was like 130 or 125 or somewhere in that ballpark. So I was like, heck yeah, I'll buy one.
Okay. And Maurice is saying I got to figure out my lighting. Yeah. So this is the thing. Webcams, well cameras in general, but webcams especially have to be super well lit or they get really grainy. It doesn't matter how
Yes.
good your webcam is. You need really strong lighting. So like I have a lot of lights in my room specifically, but I'm also not using any webcams, but still I'm still using cameras which need the light. So I have an Elgato, what do you call it? I have one of the big Elgato lights, but then I
Yeah.
also have 2-point lighting here, like LED lights for my green screen.
But
Um,
then you also have to make the adjustments in your camera to not overexpose what you
Gotta
have
adjust,
with all that
yep,
light.
the white
Uh,
balance and stuff like that. Yeah, you're gonna have to
right.
go in and fix that. No,
It
absolutely.
it's not complicated. There is a certain channel, very, very well-known board game channel, and they overexpose all the time, and it drives me bananas. And I never noticed until I started doing this. I started filling with like camera settings and setting all this up. And now every time I watch their videos, I'm like, oh my god, they overexposed to all hell.
And it's tricky, like lighting. Like I still have problems sometimes. Like it gets on my nerves. Certain games are like shiny cards or like things like that. Oh, it just makes it so frustrating. So I totally, totally get that. And I love Steven. So positive. Your videos are all fine. Like don't worry about it. Uh, Tracy saying yeah, that was it for me too. Okay, yeah, Severance. I love quirky shows and the premise is very interesting, but I couldn't connect to the characters at all. This is my problem. But there's a show on Amazon, and I don't know why I can't remember the name of it. Do you know Stephen Amell? He was the Arrow. His
Yeah,
brother is in the show, and it's a show where like he ends up dying, and then when you die, you go into this like world, so it's like you're alive, but it's like a different world, and his girlfriend was ends up dying too, so she could be with him, and it's a whole thing.
they tried putting that goofball in X Files, and I'm like, man, don't reboot X Files with this guy. He can't act his way out of a paper bag.
Oh, I love X Files. Oh no. Actually, that's my friend's cousin.
Is it really?
It is.
Yeah. I man,
Ah,
I
Tracy, upload. That's it. Sorry, David. Yes. And see, you like it, right? Exactly. We like the same type of shows.
all right, I'm Jimmer John. Let's finish this game up.
All right, I'm sorry.
I'm about to smack the Dark Lord into.
Into smithereens.
All right, so I have 6 successes. I need 8, but I can add 3 more. I can add 6 more, so I have 12 successes on this fool.
Oh,
I
like
guess,
you actually do have 12 successes?
including my 2 cards. Yes.
Oh, damn. Okay, so we win.
Yeah, I just stopped him in the dust.
That's amazing. And Maurice, is this co-op? Yeah. Well, yes and no.
Yes.
Yes. We're playing it co-op, but it does also play competitively. So I guess that's where your points and stuff would matter. Um, Specifically here, it just says in the co-op, the adversary is attempted, loses all experience for each success you receive. Remove all the adversaries' experience to win. So, which is literally what we just did.
So I'm gonna go ahead and take his head as a trophy, and
And that's it. I don't think there's anything else for the end game for other than that, just taking away those
right. I mean,
tokens.
do we want to score? I mean, does it really matter? I mean, I guess we could just to kind of
Or
show the kids how it's done.
sure, okay, we can do that. I don't think I have a ton of points to be honest, because
Right.
this track boned me hard. Ugh.
So Maurice, in this particular iteration of Call to Adventure, they added a campaign and made it a little bit more solo and or co-op friendly. I feel like the first game was really intended more to be competitive and not
Yeah,
co-op. I don't even know if there was a co-op.
I don't know. Actually, that's a good point. I'm not sure.
It might have been like a little sub note, like in the back of the rules as a variant or something. But I definitely feel like the emphasis of that game was not intended to be co-op. But
Hmm.
this iteration, Epic Origins, certainly is.
Okay, so I was right about the icons, the story icons. If you get sets of those, you do get points. That's what I thought. Oh, well, let's see. How did I
Right.
do?
Yeah, set collection. You want like different
Yeah, it
ones.
says collecting sets of matching story icons will provide destiny points.
Oh, I thought you needed different ones.
Yeah, no, same. So if you get two of the same, it's 2 points. Three of the same, it's 4 points. Four of the same, it's 8.
I made that mistake last time we played, and that's why I got smoked. I was like,
Oh yeah, I think I
I forgot
remember
about that.
that. Oops.
Whoops.
Well, actually, this is well, this isn't great. I have two symbols that are the same. So that's okay.
Um,
All right, I'll count in my head. Sorry.
I don't have any. All right, well, I'll count other stuff. God, who is that? What a jackass.
Okay, I'm done.
All right. Up. 10. Do you get points for experience?
Yeah. Oh, yes, I forgot. Actually, yes, you do. You get. I think it's 1 point. Yep, 1 point for every unspent. So none that are on cards, just unspent.
Okay.
Thank you for that reminder. Actually.
31.
24. So you
Okay.
beat me. Nice. I
Well,
mean, technically, I mean, we were just doing it for fun, but
right,
yes.
right.
But
Well,
yeah,
it was kind of like that Marvel deck builder. It was supposed to be like cooperative. I mean, you think like a Marvel deck builder would be cooperative, right?
yeah,
But they want you to like keep score at the end. And I'm like, well, what's the point of that? That's stupid.
yeah. Exactly. What's the point? Let's head over to the main page. Wait for David to jump back in there.
Bloop.
All
All
right.
right.
And Maurice is saying, I'll have to look into this one. Always down for co-op card games or solo. So yeah, I mean, it was fun. It's not a super hard game, but it's satisfying, which is nice. And I know David can give more insight because he's played it solo. And a game we were just talking about, which I just got in the mail. David also has backed it. I think Tracy in the chat or Tangipu. Tangipu in the chat was telling me they also had Lands of Galzir. So I'm really excited. I really want to play it, but apparently that's a nice solo experience as well.
So yeah, it's Dale of Merchants, but or that the world of Dale of
Yeah,
Merchants. If you play that really nice deck building game, but campaign style,
yeah,
storytelling style, I guess I should say.
yeah. And like anything narrative, I'm about it. I love narrative. I have so many solo RPGs that are just like waiting for me to dive into. My friend and I finally talked about Colossal,
Right.
so I'm going to definitely jump into that. I'm hoping this weekend because my friend's like, "Oh, I've already done like 3 characters." I'm like, "Well, look at you."
Good lord.
No, she's really into it, and I have a few others that are in my file that I'd like to do. So I'm looking forward to that. But Steven said, "Oh, okay, you also have the Lands of Galzir. That's nice. That's good. So you'll have to let us know if or when you've had a chance to play it." So, um, but Call to Adventure, Epic Origins. I mean, I like it. I liked the first one. This just adds a little different flavor with the adversary, so it gives you a little bit more to work toward. It'd be interesting to see it competitively as well. So,
Yeah, I got to be honest. I haven't played the original enough to see a ton of difference between the cards in this one and the cards in that one.
sure.
Feels roughly the same. Although, I will say, having played that one with you and then I played it solo,
Right.
I do feel like we had an easier time with this one than we did when we
Yes.
played last time. Like we were failing left and right.
That is
Um,
also very true.
so I don't, and he even said like he made this a little bit easier. I felt like you know what it was? I feel like the hero cards were more powerful in this one, and maybe
Mm,
that's just my perception, but um, I felt like these were actually more useful than
right.
they were last time we played. So maybe that was the difference.
No, I think so too. I
Yeah,
totally agree because I found my little combination was great.
yeah,
Like it worked out really well. So, I mean, I'm not mad at it.
yeah. I mean, at the end of the game, like the card that gave me so many successes said, for every what is one intelligence that you have in your story, like it didn't even have to be that kind of a challenge.
Right.
Add those to your successes. I'm like, well, I have 4 of them, so okay, bam, there's 4 more successes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and I
Exactly.
definitely don't remember getting anything nearly that powerful last time we played. So
Yeah, I mean, getting that dark rune every turn for me was really nice, and discarding cards for +2 if I needed it. No, I actually had a really good combination of cards. So, Oh my goodness, lots of things in the chat. So Maurice is saying Happy Thanksgiving. So that I will kind of throw more toward David because David's American, but
Right, right.
sentiment is appreciated, absolutely. And Board Game Grand, thanks for popping in. I feel like it's been so long since we've seen each other. Well, I say seen each other, but had a chat in chat. So I'm glad you were able to pop in at the end, unfortunately, but glad you could pop in nonetheless. So
Welcome, welcome. Good to see you.
yeah. So overall, I like this game. I mean, if you like the original, you'll like this one. But you're right. I don't see a ton of difference. But you're right. It does have some ease to it, and
Right.
I don't mind that whole adversary. Trying to fight things is always fun.
That did make it more interesting, like having to fight him once, transitioning out of 2, and then having to fight him again at the end of 3. That was
Right.
more exciting, I think,
Yeah.
than, okay, you've gotten your 9 cards, now you go fight the, whatever big bad guy happened to be on the side of the board.
Yeah. But to be fair, I think we also played the easier side. So
Well, I mean, that's fine.
sure, I know, but you know what I mean. Like we could make it more difficult if we so choose. So, yeah. But I see other talks about Steve. When I asked about Land of Gelzir, it's in the pile. Yeah, I also have a healthy pile that I really need to try and get through, but my game group's being a little fussy right now.
Uh-oh.
So looks like I might be soloing a few things.
It's a shame we're not in the same area.
I know, we'd get way more things played. So this weekend I have a feeling it's going to be a lot of solo. Like I have Weather Machine sitting there. I do not want to solo Weather Machine. I'm sorry. That is not something I'm looking forward to soloing.
No.
Love Vital's games. Not something I want to play solo.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely like the group experience more than solo. I'll just throw that out there. And something like that heavy, like that crunchy, and sort of, I say fiddly. I don't mean it as in a derogatory way in
No.
the sense, but just with that much going on, like I'm not gonna do for just me sitting down wanting a puzzle to play.
Yeah.
I find when I solo, I want something a little bit easier, a little less maintenance, a
Yes.
little less fuss.
Agreed.
Whereas I'll put up with that stuff in a a game with other people because that's the experience. We're all kind of doing it together. So
Yeah. No, I totally agree. And Steven says, I have Weather Machine 2 in the pile. Oh yeah, mine's right there too. I punched it at least and went through and organized it because there's a whole tray thing you got to do. But oh, here we go. Play Weather Machine two-handed to learn the game. Yeah,
no,
see,
no,
that's a lot,
that is
Steve.
solo. I don't care. Everybody says two handed is still solo. You're still playing a game by yourself.
I do. Yeah, I can't. I think what what David was saying. There's like certain games is my threshold. Like the Lands of Galzir, that looks like that's more my speed because it's like a story. I got to read some cards and roll some dice. I'm about that solo. Anything that I have to do a lot of managing, no, I'm sorry. I'll play a video game at that point.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Oh, you play everything solo. Sometimes it's not an option for a lot of people to play solo. Like I have a friend,
Yeah,
she plays mostly solo because her husband doesn't play board games. She lives really far out, so she's not close to a lot of people, like proximity wise. So she ends up playing a lot of solo games, and she likes it. It's just not for me. If I'm gonna play solo, I'll just play a video game.
yeah. I think I would do. I would make the same transition. And I'm not. We're not knocking solo gamers at all.
No, not at all.
This is not. I mean, I know some solo gamers will get upset when you say, oh, I'd rather just play video game instead.
Yeah,
We're not saying that. We're not saying that. Solo games are fine.
yeah.
Just our preference would be to just play video game at that point.
Yeah, and Tracy's saying I'm purely a solo gamer. Yeah, like I know so many people like that. And Steven's like the games I like, people just don't want to learn. So this is the problem I'm running into right now. I have a whole bunch of games that I want to play, and I just think the people that I normally play with are just not about it. So this is where I kind of get stuck into. Well, if I want to get it played, I have to play it solo.
Mm.
So, and yeah. So, board game Grant, are you playing Dreamlight Valley? Oh gosh. Yes. So I don't know if you're familiar with this game, David, but it's basically like Animal Crossing but Disney.
Oh, I've seen it.
Yeah. So for those who don't know, I've put in several hundreds of hours into Animal Crossing. Uh,
Wow.
yeah, like actually, I might be approaching 1,000.
What?
And I don't want to do that with Dreamlight Valley, so I'm spreading myself out. So I'm playing Dreamlight Valley. I'm playing, I think I talk about this a little bit in the podcast too, but I'm playing Dreamlight Valley. I'm playing Elden Ring co-op. I'm playing Signalis, which is like a horror type game. It's really good. I'm playing this one on Steam called Words Can Kill. It's like a rogue like game. Like it's one of those games where like you're fighting enemies, but you're using your words to do it. It's
Yeah, I
so
saw you were
goofy.
playing it on Discord, and I'm like, what a nerd.
But it's so fun.
uh,
Anyway, those are just a few of the games, and I think I just bought Stray. I haven't even started that, so like I'm trying to like spread it thin. So there you go. You know, Board Game Grad. See, same as you know, because once you get into it, it's
Marie says
bad.
that's wild. I have to agree. 1,000 hours on Animal Crossing. That's the type of game that I don't understand, but I'm not gonna make fun of it either because a lot of people love that.
You
So
know what? It's
I
relaxing. You just kind of like do. I like the design aspect, and to be fair, I don't just play those types of design games. Like that's the part I love in Fallout. Fallout for
right.
me, I love building the base. That like I spend hours doing that. I love that stuff. So, and Steven saying I play complex and heavy games and war games. Yeah, so I play a lot of heavy complex games. I'm all about it. My friends are usually okay with that, but when I stray too far out of that realm, like for example, like the Elden Ring board game, I would play that. They would not play that. The
They
Fallout
don't
game,
they don't seem to like franchise stuff or like IP based stuff.
no, they just don't play. Like they like they're Euro gamers, which
Right.
I'm about to, and they'll play some other kind of like they like Call to Adventure and some narrative games, things like that. But once it gets too far outside of that zone,
Okay.
it's not really going to work. And I see that Steven also plays war games. War games are not for me personally, but then again, some people play 18xx games. Although I did enjoy my last play of an 18xx game, but I get it. Not everybody's going to be into the same thing, so I totally get that, and it makes it hard. So I love this chat. This is great. Board Game Grad. Sorry, David. I know we're keeping you, but I
No,
haven't
no, it's
seen some
fine.
people in here. Animal Crossing design is amazing, and same for Dreamlight. Yeah, Dreamlight Valley. It's true. It's just I could literally lay in my bed and either play it on the console or play it on my PC, and it's just like, and I could be watching a TV show while I'm playing. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's not a
Yeah.
lot of stress. When I play Elden Ring, I get stressed, but I like it. I get stressed.
Right, right. There's Square Enix, the people that do like Final Fantasy and stuff like that, actually just came up with Animal Crossing slash dungeon crawl style game. So, a little more like Stardew Valley or something, because I know that has some fighting in it as well.
Yeah.
That one I'm actually tempted to try because if a game has a little bit of murder in it, then
You're like,
I'll check it out.
that's a winner.
I'll
Stardew
work
Valley's
on a
such
farm as long as I can murder somebody on the side. I mean, I need a little bit of violence.
a little. Starlight Valley's good too. I have a few. I don't have as many hours in that one, but that is another one that you could easily put a ton of hours in. So I get that. What's going on in the chat here? So, um, Tracy, don't worry. I think I spent just as much time with AC City Folk. Yeah, like it's so easy to get like immersed. And I also started playing it when the pandemic started. So I
Mm,
literally was playing it for hours and hours a day. And then I had a Discord channel, which some people here might have been a part of, and that just blew up and made it worse. But it was good. It was fun. And Maurice is saying, I'm a simple man. I'm playing Doom Eternal soon.
nice.
Ooh. Are you playing that, David? Are you going to play that?
That game actually makes me motion sick.
Really?
Yeah, like the way the frame rate is so high that when you move around and start shooting stuff and things are moving around, like it actually makes me ill. No knock to the game. I mean, I'd love to play it, but I can't. So
Wow. Okay. Because I
there you
mean,
go.
yeah. Because I people are like that whole series is pretty fun. So very
Right.
cool. You have to keep us posted on how you feel about that one. And Steven is like, I like so-called Ameritrash, but I have quite a few euros. Like to be honest, I'll play most things, with the
Same.
exception I don't do memory games. I don't like social deduction and dexterity. Those are probably like the three that I'm like, I'll play it if it's good, but it's not like my go-to. But for the most part, I will play most things.
I'm more or less on the same page for that.
Yeah, try to anyway. But
Yeah.
board game grand. Yes, we watch TV while playing. Yeah, like I've been watching a lot of Bar Rescue lately. I don't know what my obsession with was. But it's really good while I'm playing Dreamlight Valley, and then you have John Taffer in the background telling people to get their act together. It's great.
And then, of course, in this conversation, I feel like Marvel Snap needs to make a
I
Get a
dropped
mention.
off.
Did you?
Dropped off of
Okay.
Marvel, but I know you're really into it.
I fell off of it and then I got back into it and I started because once you get in like a little further, like the difficulty, like you start going up against people that are it's challenging. Like it gets a lot harder to win and you have to actually put a lot of thought into what cards you put into your deck. I feel like for the first I don't know 10 hours or so or whatever, you play
Mhm.
the game like it's a cakewalk.
Right.
You're basically just running over bots and children, which there's some there's something
Ah,
cathartic about that as
that's
well.
questionable. But yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, just people that aren't playing very well necessarily. They're kind of low ranked, but once you start going up in rank, like it actually starts getting harder, and it's
Yeah.
actually a lot more interesting to start doing the deck building and figuring out. Okay, this character makes more of an impact than this one. I'm going to adjust this way. So I
Right.
dig that. I love deck building so much. So
No,
yeah,
it's totally catchy. I mean, I enjoyed it while I was playing it. I think I just have so many things on the go right now that it's kind of like taken over. Like other
right.
things have taken over, so I totally, totally get that. Maurice just quoted you there, David.
Running over bots and children. That's 2022.
I know, like,
That's every year, Maurice.
yeah, we definitely need to caption that one. And Steven is saying, I like games like Eldritch Horror. Yeah, I liked Eldritch Horror when I played it. Awaken Realms. I've never played anything like that. Sorry, I haven't played like Awaken Realms. I haven't played any of that sort of stuff, but I have a friend who does. So if he's like, "Man, did you want to play this?" I'm 100% down to play it. To buy them, they're very expensive, and I
Yeah.
just don't have the room to keep them. So I'm happy for him to buy them and for me to play it. So Michael, if you're here, people are very familiar with my friend Michael. Those are definitely his types of games, and I'm totally about into playing it. I enjoy them. They're just expensive for me, and I have nowhere to put them. Um, Even though I have a very big house. And when I say that, I don't mean it's like a mansion, but there's no reason why I shouldn't have room. But that's because I have too many games.
Yeah.
And Board Game Grand, I love it. Bar Rescue and Below Deck. I don't know what Below Deck is, but I might have to check it. And Steven saying To Catch a Smuggler. Oh my gosh, y'all are giving me lots of good shows to watch while I'm playing my games.
Maurice, I only heard Trombone Kid like that one day. I think he gave up or somebody like snatched it from him and like snapped it in half because they're like, you know what, enough, enough.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about
I
that.
forgot about Trombone Kid. Yeah, I've heard him again.
Okay, I love that our chat remembers these things because sometimes I
Yeah.
forget. Tracy. Oh, that's right, because Tracy, you like word games. Most disappointed that Words Can Kill is
Mm.
PC only. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Yeah, so I was hoping it would be on Switch or something because I know Suzanne was getting it too. But I don't know, David. You see me play it. It's only on Steam. They don't have it on
Yeah.
anything else yet, but it's super fun. So, but yes, I will get Below Deck. I'll check it out as long as we have it in Canada because we don't get the same channels all the time.
Yeah.
So whatever. Anyway, we should probably let David go. I think he's like has game night or potentially a nap. I'm not sure, one or the other.
Yeah, well, it's probably like dinner time, but you know.
Okay. Ah, wait, hold on. Before we go, they did a restaurant rescue very close to where you live. Okay, next stream you got to share details if it was like really good and if the restaurant is still there.
Yeah, they tend to do a lot of those like around here, but I'm in Los Angeles or Los Angeles area. So,
What? That's awesome.
yeah.
It always irritates me that at the end of the episode we're like, they decided that they were gonna go back to the way it was. I'm like, you weren't making money the way it was. Like,
Yeah.
I
What did I sit here for?
get so mad. Anyway, I digress. So, all right, all you people in the chat about my Canadianisms. I don't know what you're talking
uh
about. Anyway, thank you everybody for joining
yeah, it was
me.
a good chat. I mean, we haven't done like you and I haven't streamed in about a month or so, I guess. So,
Yeah, I feel like we should just have like a chat with everybody. Like we don't necessarily have to
sure.
play a game, but maybe just have a chat where people can tell us what they're playing. You can tell people what we're playing. Steven, we know, has an extensive Kickstarter list. So Steven, please, you can kick off the next chat because I'm sure you and I have even David, we have comparable lists. So, yeah, because it's been a while and it's just nice chatting with everybody here. So we
Absolutely.
appreciate you. Thank you for coming out. And
Yeah.
next stream, I think we're doing in 2 weeks.
Mhm.
What is it? Tiny Epic
Dungeons.
Dungeons. So Tiny Epic Dungeons. So if that's one that you have on your shelf and you want to join us and check it out, please, please do so. And I think Suzanne and I are doing a roll and write next week on Twitch called Aquamarine. It's one from Kickstarter, so it's like a print and play. So
And next week I'll be doing Verdant solo.
that's a good
Yep.
game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Be doing an overview, and I'm going to be doing the solo game. I don't expect that game to be very long. Verdant's short, even when you're playing like multiplayer. So, but
Yeah.
it's good. So, check that out.
Very cool. Well, thank you as always, David. A pleasure and delight. Our games are always so entertaining.
That's why I still do it.
I love it. I love it. And Bigger Ben, thanks for jumping in. We are just signing off, but I will be at PAX next week, actually. So, yeah. So next week, if any of you are at PAX Unplugged, pop by
I'm
and
so
see
sad
me.
I'm not going.
I know. I'm not even working. I'll just be wandering the halls and playing games. So if you see me, pop over. If people have games they're looking to get played, some of those bigger games, I am here for it. I'm trying to get a game of Too Many Bones played with John. So, see, everybody very excited. Anyway, thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful evening. Have a good Thanksgiving, because I
Yes.
know Americans' Thanksgiving is here. And we'll definitely see you soon. All right,
Right.
everybody. Have a good
Bye,
night.
everybody.
Bye.